You're not a father. Go away.
Okay.
Is there something you need to tell us?
No.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find my stupid ass die, which rolled off who knows where.
Okay. Can somebody that's seeing the stream go to the stream and tell me if it's clear?
I
I
found it.
can see the frame. It automatically looks a lot clearer, but I also
It
don't
cleared
see any...
up after I switched over to it. Yeah.
Okay, so for some
Yeah.
stupid
Okay,
reason,
now it's at 1080. It was at 720 earlier. So.
yeah, for some stupid reason, I was being downscaled, and I couldn't figure out why I was being downscaled. And it's not that it was at 720; it's that I was in a resolution that was bigger than what I was streaming at. So I just had to lower my resolution to what I'm streaming.
Also, Grace, get some more HP. You're inefficient to heal.
Well, we would need to sleep for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your max HP is... I thought that was your actual max HP. I'm like, how the hell do I have more max HP than you?
Nope.
Because of your temp HP, by the way, I only
Oh,
took
yeah.
4 points of damage.
I took 1.
I
took 1 and it was in my temp HP.
I took a lot of damage. A lot.
I didn't take any.
I'm very split on whether I want to do fucking...
Do what?
The storyboard, or if I want to stick with Dracula's glamour bard.
I'd say stick with it. Like, I actively... Like, because you were worried about my feature, and I almost never use it.
So, guys, welcome to the Shadowfell.
Are we gonna get attacked a third time right now?
Probably.
No. Grace, you do still feel the pulsing from Dracula.
Good.
What the hell?
Bring it on.
I almost just want to like tackle him and see if there's something on him.
I've offered to do a full inspection once we actually sit down somewhere.
I can identify him once we're chilling. I just don't want to do it when light is.
Speaking of identify, can someone identify this necklace as I point to the War God's pendant that was never identified because we haven't had time?
We didn't have time.
Once we're somewhere safer, I will.
So you don't know what it does yet, or did I?
I do. I know out of play what it does.
Okay.
In play, I have no clue. It's just
Gotcha.
the pendant.
Well, are you attuned to it?
I am not attuned to it.
She
No.
doesn't have
We
time.
can't have it. It's literally
Yeah.
been 30 minutes since the fucking thing.
Yep. You guys just kind of like came here, got attacked, and then started wandering.
And then got attacked again 30 minutes in.
I had to use 3 spells to save Liar. Ah!
Degrace.
Degrace. That's the first time I fucked it up. And I did it twice on the same day.
Yeah, no. Hey, you have joined the party. Literally everyone has now.
No. Oh my god, I have. Have I?
Yeah.
I think so.
I've
I
got
definitely-
in the town once.
Our last session, I definitely did it a couple times.
It's
Oh,
been
you know
a
what? I
month, was
did.
on a good
But that was
roll,
the
but
same
a
session
month
that
break,
I
that was
actually
me.
talked to Lyra. So,
Yes,
like,
yes,
there was a
yes.
legit, like...
There was a reason, but you did do it, so everyone in the party had done it, including Loki.
Ploto hasn't.
Ploto also doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time Ploto said anyone named other than Dracula.
That's because I like
Or the Great One.
Yeah, he either says his own name or Dracula.
Does he even know people's names?
I think
He's been chatting with us for
call
months.
Lee.
Like, he even know our
He'll
names,
call
man.
Lee his name sometimes,
Yeah.
but he doesn't like refer to people by their names typically.
Hey, you.
Yeah, that's typically what he does. Hey you.
He does
He'll
that a
call
lot.
Dracula or he'll call Lee, but he'll say hey you like 90% of the time.
One of those things that, like, you've gone this long, you can't ask what their name is anymore.
It's like you're 20
I was
minutes in the
like-
conversation, but you're like,
Wait till someone else
So-
says it, you're like, fuck, that's what it is.
So my stepmom, I didn't know her name for 5 years.
What?
I got to the point that like I just couldn't remember her name.
Just say, how do you spell your name? I need it for this form.
I was a kid, okay?
Yeah.
I actually
What
don't remember her
form?
name.
That's also really sketch if I was like, I was like, "Hey, Loki, like, how do you spell your name? I need to fill out this form." It's like, it's a
Yeah.
little weird. What form are you filling out that you need my name?
Well, that's a cat
I
mom,
mean,
so that's
I didn't know my parents' name when I was younger for the longest time because my parents don't call each other by name; they use pet names. Like
Yep, that's how these
0% of
are.
the time do they call. I've never heard my parents refer to each other as like first name basis ever.
Yeah, that's how
That's
my
that's
that's how my father and my stepmother are.
Yeah.
that's how you can tell the difference between a married parents and divorced parents. Because I heard mine a lot
All
growing up.
right, Jimmy.
Yeah.
So I know my
My
mom's
grandfather
name.
was spelling his name wrong for his entire life.
It's funny. So my dad in New York, he has a nickname within the family, and no one else calls him that, like, at all outside of the family, because his nickname is Chip. Because like
Mhm.
the grandma, like basically like the head grandma, sort of thing. She used to say he was like, oh, he's a chip off the old block, so they just call him Chip. So
Gotcha.
it's so weird when we go and I talk to family. Like I just visited there, and it's so weird hearing them go, "Oh, how is Chip doing?" I'm like, "Well, oh yeah, my father." Like you just, it's like I'm thinking Norm or yeah, your dad, Chip. It was just like,
Also,
"Huh?"
literally,
You,
what the
you,
fuck is advantage?
you said Chip, and I could only think of fucking like I have named every single one of my pets in like every video game. Chip. I don't know chips.
Chip Skylar.
yeah.
Just so many
Shiny
chips.
teeth
My
and
horse,
me,
chips. My
My
cat.
shiny
My
teeth,
shiny teeth and me.
my teeth that twinkle like
I
Christmas
like the
stars in
stuff before
space.
he became mainstream. Icky Bicky, thank you very much.
Before he paired up with Brittany.
Yep.
Icky Vicky, Icky Vicky.
All right, everybody back.
No.
Yep.
No, I'm not back mentally.
By the
Who
way,
is
if
the
you're not
brown
eating
van?
your leftovers cold, you're not eating leftovers, right?
That would be Malachi, and he needs to stop before I ban
What?
the word poop.
Wait,
Put it
what?
on the list of no words.
Wait,
I
no,
am going to.
Wait,
What?
what's going on?
It is
They were
my
talking about the stream.
It's my
I was
stream
wondering who the
and
hell
not
the
on
brown
mine.
man was.
I like how it's my stream and not on mine, and she's like, I'm gonna ban him.
I know. Right?
He's the
Yeah.
poop bandit, guys. Come on.
Yeah, it's Brown Eye Bandit. It's like I gotta say it.
Oh, and
I
while
just when
So
I watch, I just say
Or,
viewer
you
interaction.
cannot be a 12-year-old.
13.
Yeah, 13.
Hey,
8.
Poop jokes are
I
always
fixed
funny.
it for one of the roles, and now
did you
I
say
have
poop
it.
jokes are always funny?
They are.
Yes. See?
No.
No.
So
Hard disagree.
I am a
combat
child.
over.
Oh.
You guys watch the two fiendish humanoids disperse into goop. Ali still has a prisoner from the first band of entities that attacked you guys from the start here.
Mhm.
Grace, you lost concentration on your thing.
Mm-hmm.
I did check my notes on that. It is once a day.
Okay.
Free cast once a day. So you guys know the general direction. I mean, you're walking it for a while. It's just you don't have that pinging to keep you on the right path.
These little dog type things.
Yeah.
Do they look edible? I cut one open.
I mean, they're definitely made of flesh and they bleed, but you cut into it and it bleeds this dark greenish ichor type of
Nope.
substance.
Just nope.
Why are you trying to eat them?
I didn't say I was trying to eat them. I just dissected one just
Yeah.
to see.
Yes, but you were
Why are
wondering
you
if they were
trying
edible.
to? Why are you cutting
Because
into
we may
them?
have to prepare. We may have to prepare food in the future, so I want to find out what is up
Why?
and what isn't.
We
We were
have
stuck in the
plenty.
Feywild for a fair bit. I don't want the same to happen here.
I mean, what's wrong with the food that we have right now? I pull up my food and worry.
You may run out of it.
How long does
It-
it take?
Very.
Does my food look fine?
No worms, no nothing.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
Are we compulsively eating it?
Is my food gonna go bad? I gotta eat it all before it goes bad.
Well, we can talk
also,
and walk.
I can literally
Or
create food, so I
you
think
know,
we're
I could
alright.
I could just use a short rest if you don't mind.
I would suggest we get a little bit further than here. Just
Honestly, we're gonna be attacked from.
Somewhere safe.
There is. I don't think you understand. There is no safe place.
Well, we have that tiny hut of Nanu's.
A pocket dimension for a short time.
I think
You
tiny hut
have
would
it,
be a more
yes.
appropriate option. Yeah. If
I
you're
mean, we
feeling
can.
up to it, Nanu, that is.
No, I'd rather just be in the open where things can activate. Yes, I'm going to cast Sunny Hut.
Okay. So
To be
You
fair,
take
I've
him-
seen you do Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Not top.
Yeah, apparently, you
take
can
a minute
fly.
to cast Tiny Hut. And you guys,
11.
Are you ritual or regular?
Why would I use a spell slot? Fucking
right.
stupid.
so are you guys bunkering down for a long rest, or are you trying to just get a short rest?
I would be fine with a long rest.
Long rest.
We gotta do. We should do a short rest first to question the guy, and then
Well,
We
I
do
mean,
have a
if
we have
long
a
rest-
limited amount of time. We're protected here.
yeah, long rest. You can do a little bit of like light activity. You can talk to it while you're being long rested. I'm cool with that.
okay.
So, like a half hour into the long rest, after you put up your tiny bubble, the creature starts stirring awake. And immediately, as it's opening its eyes, you guys see its muscles tighten. It is thin, but its muscles tighten as it pulls against the restraints. Doesn't manage to break it or anything. And then its eyes immediately drag over to Dracula and widen, and you see its face like just get distraught. It looks terrified. No, we gotta leave. We gotta leave. You're gonna alert all of them. Leave. Are you sitting?
Alert.
We need to leave.
Alert all of who?
You were teleported by my boss. We all know where you are. They're gonna find you. You need to leave.
How do I get rid of this?
Time. How long have I been awake or asleep?
About
An hour.
I would like to insight him during this.
Roll an insight check. What are you trying to discern?
If he's being honest, basically. If he seems truthful, how scared for his life he is, things like that.
Sure.
Flash of genius.
Okay, that is a 12 plus 2d8.
Mhm.
That is an 8.
Do you have expertise in insight?
Yeah.
Bard,
Holy
man.
shit.
Yeah, he just got
And that
two
is
more.
2 8s, 28, 33.
Yeah,
I
he
mean, my
looks,
passive is 20, so.
like if you didn't know that he didn't shit his pants, you could have sworn he smelled like he shit his pants. He's terrified. He hasn't said an untruthful thing to you.
And you say his boss marked him?
Yeah.
You said?
So, why is your boss marking people, and who's looking for us?
Not who, what? Anybody from here knows where he is. And he kind of like gestures over to Dracula with its head. You have to
Oh,
leave.
And if
that's
you
why I
need
can
to
sense you.
dispel,
I don't know.
I'm asking the party.
I'm gonna attune to my Perla power. I can, but not right now.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. How does your
I'm
boss have
gonna-
such a powerful dinner bell that anyone from the Shadowfell can see where someone is?
I don't know how it works, but I can do it too.
That's what?
We were tainted by the shadow. I don't know. I used to be like you. And now I can just do things.
How long have you been here before you could do that stuff?
What is time? There's no sun, there's no moon. I can't tell. I've been here for
For a while. Yeah, I know. Same.
You will all turn like me if you spend too much time here. Leave. Leave while you can.
How long will this effect stay on me?
I don't. Not long. Less than a day by your time.
One sleep cycle, would you say?
Maybe. I. When I was like you, I didn't sleep all that long. I was an elf.
I look at him. I look at him. I look to Nanu.
Please, let me go. Let me run. I won't bother you anymore. I just need to get away from there before something strong comes to eat you. I need to leave.
I just kind of get up to him and slowly put my fist towards his face.
Does he seem honest still?
Yeah, hasn't lied to you, or that doesn't look like it's going to double cross you in any way, shape, or form. This was 100% the weakest of all of the individuals.
Why did your boss attack us in the first place?
Mm. It's difficult to explain. You have, if you're here for too long, you have this need, this this desire to get rid of anything that wants to change how the Shadowfell is. And you all are different. You don't belong here.
And they spared me. Why?
Eat you later, that's why.
Seems quite stupid.
Well, questions about eating things. That thing that Dracula cut up over there, is that something that we can eat? Can we eat the food in this realm?
I mean, anything's edible if you eat it.
But will it
I need
poison
to
us?
leave. No, it doesn't poison me. I don't know about you. I need to leave. I didn't eat it when I was like you. I don't know.
I can also still make food, so keep that in mind before we're randomly turning into weird hunters of.
Hey, before you ask, you can't eat me. You can't eat me. I'm not edible. No, I need to leave.
Well, if you're not edible, then what use are you?
I told you things. Just let me go. Information for my life. Let me go, please.
I mean, we already have the information.
Do I look that nice?
No, you punched me after telling me to stay still.
Grace, we
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't torture him. That's awful.
Yeah, everybody, let's maybe talk over here amongst ourselves for a second. Grace, can you box
Six
his
feet
ears?
away.
Yeah, Grace, can you box his ears so he can't hear us?
And mental
Certainly.
link all the way around.
Yeah,
Just start telephoning this conversation. It's slower, but it works.
It's like you seem like you
Yeah,
would know
you
how to
should
do
just leave
this.
me out of that nonsense.
All right. So I do think we should let him go. He has been nice, but I also think that he could be useful if we let him go. We could maybe spread our names around a little, have people not mess with us, get a bit of a reputation for being tough.
You just said that they hunt people that want to change things. Spreading the name that there's individuals that want to do things is a horrible idea.
No, I get that.
It's like, man, these people really hate musicians. Let's throw a concert. It's an awful idea.
That's why I'm running it by people, because I was thinking on the one hand, maybe this would cause the less strong things, like these people, to not come after us, but
Oh.
also what you said.
The strong start
Poor
to come after
man's
work for a challenge.
fucking communication thing. So just
know.
You just need telepathic bond, man.
yeah. No, it's poor man's telepathic bonding. It
Yeah.
works.
Hey, you have it at this level.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna cast it when I have the cheap version of it.
That
So
takes
thoughts?
longer and an action to use. Yeah.
Well, DeGrace, you're
No, it's an
kind of from here. What are your thoughts?
My vote, kill this guy, move on.
Okay, I still think we shouldn't kill him. I was asking more about the spreading our names around.
I
No.
don't think that's good at all.
No, not at all. My
No.
vote is kill this guy, don't leave any witnesses, and move on. You can take or leave my advice.
I would be against needlessly killing.
We don't kill him, he becomes a problem. There are nothing but problems here. You can listen
I
to me
look towards
or
him.
encounter problems later.
And he's still struggling against the binds, but he can't go anywhere.
Yeah, he has no way to defend himself. Isn't something just going to kill him if we let him go anyway?
No, he's a bottom feeder. He finds someone strong to hide under. It's what I did. It's what he did.
I'm gonna roll it.
Well, all right, everybody, let's just vote. Who votes for and against killing him? Ollie, you've been kind of quiet.
As you guys are mentally voting back and forth between Jackal, because it does take some time. He's like like looking at all your faces and like trying to get a read on like the situation because nobody
Try to
said
read my
anything for a
face.
little while.
Try to read
And
my face.
he goes, don't let her kill me, please, please, please. Wait, I'll tell
My
you,
hands are on his
anything.
head.
Yeah, I know it is.
He's reading our general.
He's looking at
Yeah.
your guys' faces as you're discussing this mentally. So
Yeah.
don't. And you've already said that you want to kill him. Yeah, shut up.
Yeah.
You have not hidden the fact that
I
you want
am-
to kill this man.
I am like
I'll tell you
one
anything you want to need.
twitch.
Anything you need to know.
Wait.
Anything.
I'll like simultaneously to everyone. Wait.
Wait.
Do you know of a place? And it's been so long, I do not remember how it was actually described. A Valley of Darkness, something like that. Dracula will remember, considering it's been fucking 30
It's been a
minutes.
month.
There's a lot of valleys here, and they're all dark. I'll lead you one. I swear. I'll take you to one right now. Just let me go.
How about those
Some
buildings?
information.
What?
How do you accurately get anywhere here? There isn't really direction of sorts. How do you get from place to place? Do you have
You
to
walk.
Is there a set difference? Because as far as I've heard, that this place changes.
No, this place hasn't changed at all. That's the problem. You need to go. You are the
Where-
change.
No,
Where-
I'm trying to.
Can you lead us to Evernight?
Why would I? No, if I go there, I'll die. They'll kill me. Kill me. Don't take me there.
Why,
How
lead
why
us
would they kill
there?
you?
They don't like me.
Why?
you don't say?
I don't know. I'm tainted. They don't like me.
That seems very prejudiced.
How do you mean tainted?
Thanks.
Have you seen the world?
Uh, Tainted. The Shadowfell, it taints. Don't sleep here. Don't sleep. Don't sleep here. It'll taint you too. Just let me go, please.
What about trancing? That's not really sleeping. You
It's
went
the
ill.
time spent.
Wait, so how come you're tainted but they're not?
They're not like me. They're from here. The what the dark elves. The Shadarkai. Yes, they're unaffected. They don't like me.
Okay. What was that other place that we were looking for? The Double Dagger Tavern or something?
Yeah, that's in Evernight. And the Bleak Academy is in
Gloomrod.
Midnight.
Okay, so then I'll ask him about the Double Dagger Tavern first. Have you heard of this Double Dagger place in Evernight?
Um, I'll
No.
message Nanu. Could you keep an eye out real quick? We've been sitting here for a while.
I always do. As like chameleon eye, like.
We're just gonna give Nanu a third eye at one point.
Just the Eye of Sauron on his forehead.
Isn't
He's
there
already got a
isn't there a
third. Let's
magical
say
item
he's
that does
got a
that?
fourth.
Probably.
Yeah, I think there's.
It's like,
Alright,
yeah, so he just has a chameleon eye. It just like one
Yeah.
eye just turns to the right.
You need to get a magical item that just gives you 360
I haven't.
vision.
I don't know about a tavern. I haven't been to a building, and I don't know how long. Been here on the plains.
What
Just-
about Evernight? Have you ever heard of it or been there?
Ah,
I was asking him about Evernight already.
yes.
That's where he said they'll kill him.
I know of the city. Yes,
Could
we
you
sit
take
we
us
sit
there?
far away from it.
Well, then you know where it is.
Can
I
you
can point you in the direction. Yeah, just don't. I can't go near it. I can't.
guide us as far as you can?
This is as far as I can guide you.
I'm
And
just
that's an
Grace?
absolute lie. That's an absolute lie.
I look towards
I'm
Grace.
just gonna. I'm gonna pull my maul out of my bag.
My
and
fingers just kind of
put
flex a
it
little bit, and I put a
against the
little bit of
floor.
pressure on his head.
No. It's either I die here or I die there. Don't take me there, please.
We didn't say we're gonna take you there. We said bring us.
No,
as far
if
as
I
you
get
can.
close, they'll know. They'll know I'm there. They know. The Nagpa will kill me. They'll kill me too.
Oh, I love you, Ryan.
The what?
Dracula doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Actually, Dracula might have. They're pretty like story based.
Yeah, roll a history check. If you have proficiency in
Yeah,
history,
that is actually
yeah.
like very like actual like story. 15 plus
21.
7.
And my thing is
Wait,
working.
do I have
I did
expertise in
fix my-
history?
19.
Expertise in history.
Yes, I do.
I fixed all my proficiencies
Okay.
in my stats while we were interrogating.
13, 28 plus nothing. 28.
Think.
Make it 33.
Make it.
I thought I rolled well.
I have 4 expertises.
Hey man, bards,
Bards.
they're the biggest skill monkeys. They're awesome.
No,
we have 3
rogues.
intelligence.
Bards still
Rogues
get
get
more.
like 6. No, bards get like 4. Rogues get like 6.
What? Pretty
Yeah.
sure it's only 4.
Scout rogues get like 6.
Well, that's a scout rogue.
Scout rogue, yeah.
And that's
That's a
it's
scout
technically
rogue.
not expertise.
And they don't have jack of all trades.
So, yes. So it says the Nagpa will get. What do you guys say to that,
Yeah, I asked who.
Dracula?
I rolled a 33 on that.
Right. Do you know of them out of character? Do you want to enlighten?
The team.
Okay. So I'd rather have the DM because you might have changed a few things.
I have not. He tells you they're servants of the Raven Queen.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am.
I thought they
So
were
we-
opponents to the Raven Queen.
No, sir.
Yeah, they were people that hated the Raven Queen and fought against her.
Nope.
All right, so DM explain.
Yes.
Yeah,
Please.
DM.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Nagpa were like wizards that the Raven Queen turned into these bird-like entities, and they're her servants.
I could have sworn that it's been a while since I read about them. I could have sworn that they turned against the Raven Queen.
And she cursed a cabal of 13 powerful wizards.
Am I? Right?
Yeah, they're against the Raven Queen, my dude.
Ah, then this is information from a different
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
fifth edition,
fear the Raven
they're-
Queen.
Yeah, different
is-
editions have different lore. The
Yep.
Raven Queen has changed so
Yes.
much through
So-
the years. So it's super.
in my
So
world.
yeah, you
They are
explained
aligned.
it.
Yes, they are aligned. They are servants of the Raven Queen. He says they try to keep the cities they keep the cities safe from outside entities. People like me.
People like
you.
me.
So they would not be welcoming to us.
No, probably not. Maybe, I don't know.
What if we were sent on a mission?
What kind of mission?
Super secret mission.
A mission that may pertain to certain aspects of higher entities.
Or he can tell you our super secret mission.
Are you here for the Raven Queen?
Who?
I want to insight check that. Like,
For what?
is there fear in his voice about that? Does he seem like odd about it, or does he seem like what's the general emotion he said
Just-
had when he had that?
Probing.
Okay, just a general inquisitive probing.
Yep.
Okay.
Just go, who?
Roll a deception check, sir.
Can I assist?
That's cocked. Hang on, let me
Who?
fucking fix my board so I'm not cocked as shit.
We all turned into owls.
17 plus 0.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's a natural 18.
Wait, you said these guys are shitty with them.
that was the little guys, yeah.
He's an elf.
I just go, who?
Or was an elf.
Yeah, who?
Did you turn into an owl, Nano?
I said
Yeah.
who once.
Do you need to get to the Raven Queen? I can point you there. I can't go there, but I can point you there. Just spare me, please.
I looked at the rest of the party a bit more inquisitively.
What about Gloomrot?
Is that the university or whatever?
No, that's Bleak Academy.
No.
Midnight.
University of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Well, there were like 2 places that we were going.
There are.
Yes.
The one
Evernight.
there's 2 big ass cities in the Shadowfell that you guys know of.
Yeah, Gloomrot, the City of Midnight is what it's called. We just sorted it down to Midnight and Evernight.
It's Gloomrot and
Okay.
Evernight.
Yeah. So,
Gloomrot is the city of
what
midnight.
do you? I mean, if you guys want to take a minute to discuss, we'll say via Dracula, you guys can role play. Like, which city are you guys wanting to go towards as a priority? Like, this individual can give you directions to a point. Where are you trying to go?
Which one is closest?
I'll
Midnight
ask him
Academy
which
sounds
area,
nice.
which city would be more generous towards us.
Well, that'd be with the Double Dagger Tavern. They're popular to normies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is,
But
that
I'm
is
asking a
However-
local, basically.
However, the other one has an academy. Academy is a place of knowledge we might be able to find
that we might not be
more
able to access.
towards, but it's a better chance.
Does this?
We might
Wait,
not
you
be able
think
to access
you
the
think I
city.
can't access the place?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I also think that we should find someone or something that could protect us from turning into. As Jane looks back at the thing back there,
Yeah.
and kind of
We all
nods her head.
It's a meme in the class where we see all the girls turn around to the
Yeah.
desk, and it's just the dude's like, "What? Do I see my face?"
Yeah, right.
Turning into that. I mean, Nanu, you don't want to look like that, probably.
If I were you, I would not want to go to Evernight.
That is where the tavern is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
A lot of the people that live there are not alive.
So,
Okay.
And what about Gloomrot?
A lot of our best friends are not alive.
Jesus.
She realizes what she said. It's like, no, I was talking about, and then she points to Ploto. I was talking about Ploto with the stuff. I was.
Nanu gets super depressed, crazy depressed.
It's. I wouldn't say the Gloomrot is evil, but if you're not a fan of undead, don't go to Evernight.
You mean Midnight?
No,
Evernight.
Evernight. Gloomrot is
not-
midnight.
Gloomrot is also known as the
Yes.
City of Midnight.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
someone put this in Discord.
Yeah, but I mentioned, I was asking
Instead-
about Gloomrot, and you said, and you mentioned Evernight.
Don't
That's why I
refer
was
to it
so-
as midnight.
Yeah, let's just
Gloomrot
find that one.
is the one that he said is the better of the two for you guys. He says that Evernight has citizens that are undead.
We can, if we go to the academy, Liara said to mention her name, and that'll help us.
Okay.
I look towards them and do any of you have a problem with undead?
No, but if we have an in with dropping Liara's name, then I would vote we go to that place.
How far are either of them?
In kilometers.
You'll have to sleep a few times to get there. Maybe. I don't know.
Well,
How often do you sleep?
Once every 24 hours.
What is that? I haven't seen the sun. I don't know how long that is. I'm sorry. Just let me go, please.
We've been talking
He's like
for
looking around.
however long I'll say we've been talking for. Jane, how long exactly have we been talking for?
47
time.
minutes.
There you go.
47 minutes. Jesus Christ.
Well,
Hey, it took a long time for Dracula to relay.
Dracula's like pinging.
Yeah,
I
5
can
times
help with
per
that.
statement.
Yeah.
I can help with that. I got a message too.
So finally, we have 2 relays.
I have message as
I've
well. You've just
had message since level 1.
I've had
Yes, but
message
no one
since I
was helping
joined.
me.
Yes, because you seem to have a weird mental thing going. I thought you were
Yeah,
just
I don't
doing
know what
that.
your thing does. You're just different than mine. I don't know how.
It's an obsession.
It's a little bit.
All right. So, can you let me go now, please?
You just said
I
that
just
to
stare at
Dracula.
them and shake my head.
I say we get him to lead us to the place and then we let him go.
No, I
We
can't.
decided which place we're going to.
I thought we were
the
going-
academy.
Bloomer.
Same.
Academy.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
I mean,
Alright.
unless we still are trying to go to the monastery.
I don't think that's part of our mission.
It's allies, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We
So-
were heading that way because it's just a direction we knew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a place that we could head to. It
Okay.
was
Yeah, I was just bringing it up. Yeah.
Okay, so just to be clear, we are heading to Gloomrot in order to go to the academy. We're letting this guy come with us, and we are not killing him when it's over. Agreed?
Where's your wink?
There's no wink. All right, going down the list. Ali, yes, no?
I have no objection.
All right, Dracula,
No objection.
Nanu,
No objection.
Grace.
If it's as bad as he says it is, they'll kill him for us anyways.
I still think we should go with the other route, but
Of killing or the other town?
both.
Okay. And I vote for this. So,
Ploto?
You know I don't kill.
What?
I don't kill.
Nice.
he does the opposite of killing all the time.
If anything, yeah,
He reverse kills people. Okay. All right. So then, Dracula, you want to go make friends and talk to this guy?
Now then, what's your name?
What? You're
Calandry.
muted.
Kilhandry.
Yes. Calandry.
It's even in his name that we should kill him.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you, this is
K-E-L.
a bad idea.
K-I-L.
His name is
Calandry.
Andrew. Kill
It's
Andrew.
only a bad idea if
Kill
you
Andrew.
die.
I'm gonna.
You're Andrew, right?
No.
Well,
I'm
Kill
gonna-
Andrew, you will be guiding us. So, are you about ready?
No.
Could we get a short rest?
From here? Sure.
We've been doing
How
light
much
activity.
time?
Well, no. If you're taking a long rest, you're not getting a short rest right before your long rest. It's straight into your long rest.
Oh,
I'd
I'm
rather-
saying just we've been
You're-
told not to sleep a few times.
Yeah, but we also got
Yeah.
protection
Right.
from that
At
god.
the start of this, you said you were bunkering down for a long rest. You're not going to get an hour short rest into the long rest. It's not how that works.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that. I'm saying if we were to get going.
Oh, gotcha. It's up to you guys.
Well, we were promised by that deity thingy that we had protection for a while at least.
Mhm.
I would like to stretch that though as far as we can, but
I
we
I
are
can
down
still go on
spells, I
for
believe.
quite some time. I don't know how tired you guys are, but I could keep walking.
I
I'm
agree. We
rather
should
fine
go.
as well.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
could
maybe-
be okay. I
Your
feel a
rest.
bit more well rested right now.
Yeah,
I think even Grace with a short rest gets like 90% of her shit back.
I would like to unattune to the Glutton's Cleaver, and because no one has told me what this does, I'm gonna try to attune to the.
I
The-
was gonna ask if I could identify that while we're finishing this rest.
Sure. Yeah, if you guys are turning this into your short rest, if you guys want to swap out all of your stuff,
Oh
You
boy, I
can-
get so
Does
much.
anybody have a spare
I-
weapon for me to like attune to or something?
I have a
I
dagger.
have this rapier.
where's
I do
your
have a
weapon,
set-
Ollie?
I have a secondary
It's in a
rapier.
bag because it lights on fire.
Yes, that's right. I mean, you could just not activate it and just make it. It's still magical.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is. It's just if I'm
Actually,
if I'm not using the full
Ali,
power, I'd
I
like to one
will.
hand.
Ali, are you fully attuned to items?
Not now.
I have this Hellfire wand.
I certainly can use that.
It doesn't work on the cantrip, but it does work on any
I
other.
don't
fire
think
spell.
I have a spell that does fire damage other than a
What?
cantrip.
You're an evocation wizard, though, or like
I
that's
have like one
So here's the
evocation spell,
thing
sir.
with his type of fighter is their DC is usually low, so there's no point in
Yeah.
having big boomy
I have-
evocation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget that there's
Cantrip.
not too many like.
I could get burning
Two
hands,
hit.
but DC 15, whatever.
What about Scorching Ray?
I don't have that.
Yeah, it'll be a pretty low to hit as well. Like
Yeah.
he's at a certain point, it's better to just use Firebolt.
Does anyone use fire spells?
I have Fire Hawk.
Yeah, fire what?
Hawk, it's a cantrip.
It's a homebrew cantrip.
Oh no.
I could technically use
Wait,
it to absorb
green flame
element.
blade. Did that a fire damage?
Yeah, it is a fire damage.
You just said it has to
I don't have
not
that.
be a
Said
cantrip.
it,
That's
no
a cantrip.
Green flame blade, or not green
Is a
flame?
cantrip.
Flame blade.
That's
Normal
a
No,
spell.
Ploto has that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm
a spell
saying.
that
Ploto.
Ploto has.
Ploto's also capped out on
Ah.
attunement items, I
Oh
think.
yeah. Is anyone not capped on attunement?
Technically, I can get rid of the Staff of Corrosion.
I was gonna say,
The answer is no.
everybody has a lot of magic items, sir.
I could just not
Okay.
attune my Staff of Corrosion.
I'm gonna attune to my
Yeah, I
whistle
am
of
currently
stopping.
actually wait, no, that is the item I am attuned to.
Grace, you can give
shit,
him
the
the
other
cleaver.
item. The other item I am not. Sorry, that wasn't the item I'm trying to get away. It's the cloak of protection. Never mind. That changes things a
Oh.
lot.
I already have one of those.
Yeah, same.
Hmm.
Let me. Where are the other one on the other side?
I can give him the what?
You can give him the cleaver if you're not attuning to that.
Yeah, someone can have the cleaver
Can
if they
she?
want.
Because she got that from Beard.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Can she? Okay.
absolutely can.
I think.
I didn't know if it was like one of those things. It's like it's an only.
Yep.
You type thing.
And I'm attuning to the Pearl of Power, using it, and then starting to unattune from it.
Okay.
Don't forget to try to get rid of.
Are you
this
gonna sit here
puppy.
for 2 hours, or are you guys just sitting here for one?
One.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm attuning to it. I'm using it, and then like as we're walking, I'm gonna unattune to it.
Sure.
Yeah. And I'll identify that and.
Like, part of me wants to keep the mace on just because it's so good, but it's also circumstantial.
Also, Alex, how much do I owe you still?
Oh, I don't write it down.
I could just use the mace and you could use the cleaver.
I do think it's
it's
like
4500.
Well,
15.
if I wasn't using the mace, I would attune to the Ring of Spell Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much was it?
And the ring is statistically
I think
better
it
in
was
Grace's
4500.
hand.
I think.
No, I thought like it was 5,000, and I've paid like 15.
I don't know.
plus.
I don't really care that much.
Yeah, I've
I
paid,
don't know. I got like
10,000.
10,000.
So
No.
you don't have the Ring of Spell Storing attuned?
No, not right now.
That's unfortunate.
It's got
So this will probably make who is attuned to what? Let's go
I
down the
just
list.
have cloak and ring, and I'm about to attune to a whistle if I don't have a weapon.
The whistles aren't attuned.
yeah.
The Whistle
No,
of Stopping
I have
is
a whistle of stopping.
that
okay.
Vasa gave him.
Okay.
Still got it.
Next, Grace.
Currently I have the Phoenix Feather. I'm debating on, and I've unattuned to the Glutton's Cleaver. I technically have the Mace of Disruption, but I could give it to Ali if he wants it, and attune to the pendant and the ring.
The mace something you're interested in, Ollie?
If a weapon is put in my hands, I will hit things with it.
The mace is actually a fairly good item here in this plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a lot
So
of dead.
And I'm pretty good
And
with
fiends.
maces.
So I fig if it's not in my hands, Ali would be the best choice after
For
me.
sure.
Because I think having you attuned to that ring would be a better option because it
Yeah.
gives you more flexibility.
How much
Okay.
damage
And we
does
still
So-
don't lose the utility of the mace.
Okay. Well then, I can give you the mace, and then I'll attune to the ring and the pendant.
average
Does it have-
23 damage a hit?
I'm
called again?
attuned
Mace
to
attunement?
Midwinter, my brooch thing that still doesn't officially have a name, and the Hellfire Wand. I also have a cloak of protection I can give to anyone.
I have a Amulet of the Devout,
Mhm.
my Staff of the Mage, and my Invitation to the U Lord's Banquet.
You aren't a mage.
He's a
Mage is
divine
someone who casts
mage.
magic. A mage is someone who casts magic. And say I was a
Yeah.
wizard.
What's an invitation to a U Lord's banquet?
It
That's what
is
you got.
Get out of jail free
weird.
card.
It increases my max HP by 5. It's also my escape button out of this fucking place.
Oh,
Yeah, he and one other creature can just say nope and go somewhere
And go
safe.
choose
Nice.
1 willing. So as a bonus action, you may accept the invitation, even though the banquet is long past. You and one willing creature of your choice within 30 feet of you are teleported to a safe place you have visited before.
Correct.
So me and him can
This
escape.
destroys
Cool.
the invitation
oh, so it's just a safe place you've been before. It doesn't tell you what safe place you've been before.
to a safe place I've been before.
Okay,
Which I know, if I get to choose, I know exactly where I would go.
yeah, if you get to choose,
Quote.
because that's how Fae works. That's what Fae do.
Yeah. No.
I guess.
Yeah.
How much do you want to stay attuned to the item? Because that's only that's 5 max HP, but that isn't like it.
That nice desert
5
island.
HP is
That
pretty
is a-
good. It's also my big
Yeah.
note button.
That is also a
That-
free
yeah.
goodbye,
And
sailors.
do notice that Nanu's always the first one out of like dodge.
It is my one time I can go. Grace, we gotta go.
Wait, Grace. What happened to Pluto and you?
The dynamic duo of Ploto and Nanu.
All right.
I
So,
suggest you use the invitation with me.
what do you guys
Nice,
do?
Grace.
I
Set
mean-
that up right.
I guess I can use 8 hit
Yep.
dice so I can restore my 4 HP.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I guess. I should use
What
this
what
too.
about you, Ezekiel Levante? Apparently,
Oh shit! I never changed my name. Right now I've got Ring of Spell Storing, All-Purpose Tool, Braces of Lightning, and I just attuned and am currently unattuning to the Pearl of Power.
what are you going to attune to afterwards?
Probably Cloak of Protection or Helm of Teleportation. Once I figure out whether or not this. Can we tell whether or not an item has charges when we aren't attuned to it? Oh, Identify would work. I would give it to Ali. So yeah, I'll have Ali because technically it recharges on a dawn, and I'm not sure how that's going to work here. So
Yeah, no,
I'll wait until
Uh,
I'll wait until 24 hours passes, and then
yeah,
I'll give it to Ali.
Next rest, we can identify it.
Yeah.
I kind of give off light
Short
with ritual
rest.
casting, so
By the way, so as we're sitting here and near the end of the
4,
short rest,
5, 6.
all of a sudden, all of you guys get zoom with your vision because it only lasts an hour.
Oh.
I'm blind now.
Yeah. And I
Who
can't make.
wants to say hi?
5 plus
I
8.
think Pluto has the most items he
I would
doesn't
die for you.
need. Staff of
Oh,
Promotion, which I don't
wait.
use. Hex
Actually,
Wolf
yeah,
Belt,
Pluto, what
which I
are
don't
you?
use.
Well, hang on, Nanu. Are you tuned to the resistance armor?
That's not attunement.
Yes, it is.
What?
That's why I'm not wearing it.
You didn't tell me it was attunement. You just said you were giving me resistance.
No, I said it was attunement. But
yeah, armor
Okay.
resistance is attunement.
yeah.
I need to remove that. Necrotic.
Okay, so someone else
Okay.
could get that then, but
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
we're
I,
up.
I
I,
don't think it's coming.
you never told me it was
yet.
attunement.
Yeah, no, the mind sharpener is not attunement. That
I know
one.
that. Yeah, you never told me that the armor was.
Okay. Does anybody want resistance armor? If not, then
I Can you still do it to already magical armor?
no, unfortunately. Yeah, that's one of the sucky things about armor or artificer.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Stack that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can't do my new infusions until we take a long rest, unfortunately. Unless that long rest in whatchamacallit counted. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Nope, because I still have charges missing from my cloak or robes.
Jane, do you still have a shield in your ring?
Yeah, I have one shield left.
Alright, just want to make sure you have at least one, because I can cast it 4 times right now.
Jane,
Appreciate
what do
it.
you have in your ring right now?
Literally one shield.
I'm gonna put something in your ring.
Yeah, I can put something too.
I can.
I'm gonna give you a spirit shroud.
What level is that?
Third.
Third. So they have a first level spell left in it.
So
give
until the spell
Expeditious
ends,
Retreat
it's a
if
concentration. So the spell ends, you deal an additional 1d8 extra damage when you hit a target within 10 feet of you. It can be radiant, necrotic, or cold. Your choice when you cast a spell. Any creature that takes this damage, can't regain hit points until the start of its next turn. In addition, any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Would
10
you
feet.
also
Alright, thank you.
like a Tasha's Hideous Laughter, so that way you can just drop someone from 30 feet away?
Can you do a Dissonant Whispers?
Yes, I can.
That would be awesome. Thank you.
I just realized you could Dissonant Whispers and then punch him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll put a Dissonant Whispers in there for you.
With that, no.
Yeah, it's a
Dissonant
reaction.
Whispers is normal movement. Yeah.
Pounce.
Yeah, it's reaction to move away. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's one of the biggest benefits of it is being able to give like
Yep.
your people.
I had actually prepared Spirit Shroud to put in her ring, but she doesn't have the ring attuned, so
I
I'm just-
do now. Yeah, we just
Oh.
did this.
At the end of the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the long rest, I'll have the ring
The
attuned.
short rest.
Or short rest, sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And do you have room in yours?
I believe so. I should
What is
only
in your
have
ring?
two level 2 shields. Or two
What?
level 1
I was
shields,
saying,
sorry.
what?
Sorry,
Yeah,
two
yeah,
level
what
1
was it?
shields from
Then I'll
Ali.
give you a Spirit Shroud as well. So I'm out of
Okay.
third level slots.
Nanu out of a spell slot level?
I know,
Woo!
right?
Crazy.
I'm still good. I have 2 5th levels, 3 4th levels, 2 2nd levels, and 3 1st levels.
Alright, so the entirety of the time that you guys are like doing this for each other, this individual is just like whimpering and just like muttering and rocking, like, please let me go, please let me.
I would like to calm him down because I don't like people being that nervous.
And the faster you get
Let me
us to
free.
where we want
Let
to
me
go.
free.
No.
Let me free, please.
I would just like to sit there and just like have a general conversation, like how are you? Just trying to calm him down.
Soft kitty, warm kitty.
When he said that, I thought he was stroking its hair.
Oh.
I'm gonna,
So I
I'm
was saying
gonna
like
grab my
soft
copper
kitty, warm kitty.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it
grab
goes
my
from like
copper
regular
wire,
scared.
point at
To a
Dracula.
different kind of scared.
Yeah.
Like, put solution on the skin.
I'm gonna
Random
I'm gonna point at
question.
Dracula.
Basically, I want to roll like a persuasion or something to help like calm him down.
How would
We
you
could
guys feel
tie him
about
to the camel.
skellies coming up? Do we want zombies or bodies?
I wouldn't recommend it right now.
We're
Yeah,
in
maybe
the
later.
Fae. We're gonna be going into Undead City.
No, we aren't. We're not going to the
We're
undead
going to
city.
the
Oh,
other
we're
one.
going to the other
Yeah.
one.
But that's actually a good question.
We're going to the place with the Shattered Kai that will want to murder you if you go with
Well,
them.
hate
Yeah.
undead.
Yeah, Killaria, what's his name?
Glory.
Killari.
Killari. Killari, these undead in that city, are they intelligent
Calandri.
undead?
Sorry, Calandri.
Calandri.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Killandre.
Calandri, yeah.
Are these undead in that city intelligent, or are they just sort of like, I don't know?
That's kind of rude.
No, it's a
Both.
legitimate question.
Both. Let's go with both.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's a legitimate question because if they are
Yes.
intelligent undead and then we bring in unintelligent undead, it may be offensive or weird or rude. But if
No.
it's both, then it's fine.
Both.
All right.
I'm
Is everybody
well
ready?
rested. Yes. Actually, before the short rest ends, Vampiric Shroud.
Okay.
11.
It's 11?
Yep.
Yep. Awesome.
As the short rest ends,
Oh, shit, I need to roll hit dice.
is coming to the end, I should say. Grace, you no longer feel the pulsing from Dracula.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Gone.
That feeling that I had, that you've had,
Would you
it's
finally poop?
gone.
I think she did.
No.
Although I don't know where she did.
Mm.
That corner is the poop corner.
She can leave and come back.
What corner? It's a circle.
Circles have corners.
If you're Polish.
I mean, technically, there's an infinite number of corners in the circle.
All right. So, yes, the pulsing is gone from Dracula.
Gross. Don't say it like that.
One hit die and back up to max HP, baby. All right, so
0 hit dice back up to max HP, baby.
Ah, yes, one more thing. So, as your rest is coming about, just generally being here is there's a little bit of a weight on your shoulder, though.
Shit.
Yeah. What?
I said, oh shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fucking proficiency die bullshit.
The darkness of this place, even inside the hut, it kind of almost invades this space. It feels kind of like all the shadows are alive. They swell, they wane, they they don't act like shadows that you're used to normally. They're everywhere. They cling to you. The shadows that you make here in the tiny bubble. You can almost feel as if they have a mass to them, a weight to them. However, when collectively you feel this kind of uh, bearing down on you, all of you give off a very faint, dim, golden light as it shies away, makes the shadows shy away, and the bubble feels a little bit more pleasant.
I wonder for how long that will last.
Well, at least we have some sort of a visual indication, which is
I would
helpful.
hope longer than 2 hours.
But if it lasts more than 4,
We've
we
been
have to contact
here
our
about an
doctor.
hour and a half.
Lasts more than 4 hours, call your cleric.
Oh, I'm supposed to cure that? Ooh, I don't have that prepared.
All right, so
Do
short
I
rest
have
comes to an
fucking
end.
any restoration spell prepared?
I can get lesser restoration.
Ellie,
I
you
don't
did
have it
attune to
prepared.
the mace, right?
I do.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Nanu, can I maybe get one of those diamonds for revival?
I thought you had some.
No, I used them. Remember?
What,
Uh,
when?
Oh,
Oh yeah, the
yeah.
one dude getting
Ploto gave me
someone.
his, and then I used it to revive the guy, but
I'll
it didn't
give
work
you
for
a
some reason.
300 gold
Wait, I
diamond.
gave you what?
A diamond.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
to
I
revive
gave
the
you
dude.
yeah, you
Alright,
guys had the
diamond.
whole argument: my diamond versus party diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a diamond.
Awesome.
Of
Thank
what
you.
size?
300.
300.
I
Yeah,
have
he
so
only
many
needs a
different
300.
sizes.
He can't use anything other than a 300. So.
So
Well, no, you can use higher, and I
Well,
have
that's
higher.
what I mean. Like that's his highest grade spell, though.
as the party gets ready to
Not,
go
not for me.
Mhm.
I said his.
and leaves the bubble, what are you doing with laundry? How are you having them come up with? Are you dragging them?
I'm just saying, I have a camel and I have rope.
That works.
Tied up and walking. I would say.
And the
got
camel
time.
In
listens to
which
me.
direction? Because it hasn't pointed a direction yet.
Well, like he's on a leash. Which way?
I told you I'm not going. Free my
Alright.
bonds, and I'll point you in the right direction. I promise.
I'm gonna kneel
Grace.
down because he's pretty short, right?
Yeah. Well, he's elf size. He's like 5'2", 5'3".
So he's tiny. Got it.
I'm going to cast divine blade so my like staff starts lighting up,
Okay.
but put it up against his forehead, just rest it up,
Mhm.
and just kind of like utter like my like arcane words. And I'll
Okay.
go, I just put a spell on you.
Mhm.
Points in the direction. If you lie, you instantly blow up.
Roll a deception check.
It's true. I've seen him do it once or twice.
No. Roll a deception check.
That's a natural 19.
Yeah. Do you have a
Flash of
modifier?
genius.
Nope.
All right. So
Flash of genius, so 24.
yeah, it believes you. He goes, I won't lie, but free me first. I won't point you in the wrong direction. Just free me first.
You
Jane's
don't
gonna
have
go.
to guide us the whole way, but you have to guide us a bit.
No, I refuse. I'm not going. No.
Jane's gonna go up to Nanu and kind of put a hand on his shoulder. I thought you'd left that part of your life behind you.
All he said was have to point in the right direction if you lie, and it hasn't lied yet.
Grace, would you mind persuading him?
My hammer doesn't care about lies.
Knock me out, then you won't know where to go. Let me free and I'll point you, I swear.
And he is still chirping and glowing.
I look at cleric and druid. I'm not sure we need him alive.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna pull up my dagger and I'm just like, I'm gonna uncut his hands.
Hey, hey, that's my rope. Stop it.
You just cut her rope.
He just like pushes him aside and then like starts a giant.
Bends.
What the hell?
You know that it's
I
like
can
4
mimic
of us
that.
with the ability to fix this, right?
Yeah, me too, but it's still my rope. She like unties it, like
It's the principle.
yeah, she grabs it to her chest protectively.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, I won't lie.
Which direction? I'm just still like, confident, not trying to be like, which way? Just like, which way?
It looks from Nanu to Grace, back to Nanu to Ali to Nanu.
I'm just put my dagger back.
I don't have persuasion, but I have intimidation.
um,
I forget I have proficiency.
This
a
is good
lot,
cop,
but I
bad
have
cop,
it.
and just Nadu is just always in good cop.
it points to the south, like
The south.
directly to the south. It's that way.
Now, is there anything in our way that we should know about?
Yes. Yes.
Guess what?
And
Yes.
that is.
The woods. Stay out of the woods.
Okay, lead the way, buddy.
I'm not going. And he claps his hands and he teleports.
Nanu, where is he?
I'll
How long
look.
does the
Do I see him?
invisibility last?
How long's your
The invisibility's gone.
150, right?
150.
You can't see him.
Can't see him.
Gone.
Damn it, Nanu.
No. We should have killed him a long time ago.
Murdering everyone isn't always the solution.
In this place,
I'm gonna
it is
begin walking.
literally the solution.
I start
We know
walking
where to
south.
go now. Let's go.
That is going to come back and haunt us.
Well, then, if you want to, you can kill him then.
While we're walking, I'm
I'll
gonna begin
probably
forming a
be
bond with the
dead.
mace.
You're going to what with the mace? Sorry.
Form a bond, weapon bond.
Oh, yes. Can't you do that on a short rest?
I didn't know if I could do it and attune. So I
Yeah,
just
why not?
said-
Fuck it. I don't
Okay,
care.
yeah, bonk.
2 rituals at the same time.
I
I
mean,
also identified something.
you can attune to
so-
multiple items at the same time. There's nothing in the rules that says you're
Yeah,
limited to
it,
one.
al-
So
it does
I've never
also
actually
say it
thought
can
about
happen
that.
over a short rest, so.
it's just spending time with an item.
Also, during the short rest, if you don't mind, I'm going to ritually cast a spell. To ease Dracula's mind, I'm going to ritual cast Purify Food and Drink on all our food.
Shit, that's a ritual?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I have
Keep
my
messing
spells
that,
for the
great.
Shadowfell prepared, and that is one of them. Of just in case our shit got fucked.
Cool.
Shit's all fucked up.
It renders it free of poison and disease.
So we're going to the city of midnight, right?
Gloomrot.
Yeah, Gloomrot, the
Yep.
city of midnight. Hey, I gain invisibility at midnight. It's always midnight there.
Oh, cool.
Although that'd be kind of funny if that's how it actually worked.
Yeah. All right, we're walking.
Yes. So as you guys are traveling, Nanu,
Mhm.
I just assume that you're making the perception checks for the group. But who's leading the way? Who's I know most of you guys, tell Nanu to keep his eyes peeled, but who else would like to
I'll be at front.
do
I'm near the middle of the party like always.
All right.
I'll be just behind Dracula.
Cool. So Jane, you can roll alongside Nanu. He already has it.
Give him super advantage. Good enough, we can get that.
Mega Vantage.
$33.
You didn't roll 45. Boo.
No, because I can't do guidance over long periods of time. Or else I'd do that. I only do guidance over like a check that I initiate.
Okay, you didn't
sort
get
of.
41. Boo.
But natural 16, and then 2 6s, and then my +5.
Nice.
All
I
right.
can
So
barely see Nanu.
I like how we
Jane-
have some guy with expertise in perception and advantage, and we have some guy with expertise in persuasion and advantage.
yeah, man. Jane, did you roll or did you just say fuck it because Nanu's rolling?
I can. I literally can't
Do
hit
it.
that,
You
and I'm
got
not
this.
even
No, you
proficient
got
in
this.
You got it.
perception.
You
Yeah.
got this.
I mean,
My
you-
only expertise
I'm
is
all
in
about people still
bonking.
rolling their shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're keeping eyes peeled in front, all 30
See
feet
what
that
if
you
what
can
if
see.
what
Cool.
if Nanu
12.
sees it, but is
12.
like he can't talk?
Okay.
But you
I
also speak.
inspire you.
Yeah.
Not bardic inspiration because I don't do that, but I inspire you.
All right. So as you guys are walking, you are walking for a very long time. Nanu, you get a bigger perspective than the rest of them. The rest of you guys, your vision is severely limited, so you can only kind of get what is directly in front of you and around you. Not much changes. A lot of the landscape is very bleak. No landmarks. There's no mountains. There's no hills. It's flats. Lots of this grayish, brown, bleak, just earth whole entire way.
I'm
However,
mapping the entire way. I'm just letting you know.
yes, just um, uh, so there are several points where you guys um, start hearing things, and they come real quick and they leave. Their thing you hear growling and movement off in the darkness. Even Nanu, nothing like coming into your vision. Whatever is out there either noticed that you guys were moving as a group, left, or didn't notice you at all and was just moving in general direction. Um, there's a point in time where the mist gets slightly thicker, not enough to limit vision anymore. But in the thicker mist, you start hearing very low, like whispering and talking. Um, nothing that makes words, but it is making noise. You kind of like look around. You're like, huh? What'd you say? And everybody looks around and nobody's saying anything. But again, nothing even in your vision, Nanu. Even if you guys, send somebody out to scout or whatever you would like to do, there just seems to be uh, no point of origin from the noise. It just seems to be all around you. The shadows, likewise, um, just in your tiny group here, within 5-10 feet of you guys. Um, Periodically, you can see one another giving off this very faint golden, almost candlelight esque glow as the shadows kind of like creep closer and get forced away by some unseen force, keeping them at bay. This goes on for hours. Um, and it is maddening. There is no noise here other than the whispering periodically and the growling off in the distance. You don't hear other entities walking. You hear each other's footsteps. There is no breeze. There is no wind. There is no rustling of leaves. There's no animals. Nothing. Um, and Jane would have the best idea, keen mind and whatnot. You guys are walking for about 6 to 8 hours before, um, in your vision, Nanu, you see something in the distance, um, standing very, very tall, although rather thin, and you have to like double take at it for a second before you realize that it's a tree. It seems to be standing on its own. No leaves. The branches are gnarled and twisted. And as you get closer, you can see like bits of cobweb spread through all of them. It looks very, very dead, and the bark on it looks rather absent of color, um, almost to the point where the gray is also being um, non-existent, and it's more hewing on the white side of coloring. And then as you get closer to that one, you see a few more sprinkled in the distance as you notice that you're coming onto some sort of not not forests. They're definitely not grouped together enough to be called that, but there's definitely a change in the land here from nothingness to sporadic trees, maybe 30, 40, 50 feet apart from one another.
And I'll, relay this and everything.
Yeah, and as you guys get closer to it, you can definitely, see it in your rather limited vision. Um, are you moving? Are you still moving in the straight line? Because one of the last things that Calandry said before they bamfed off was something about the woods.
Don't go through the woods.
Yeah.
Um, I think we should try going around this. Probably, honestly.
How far out does it go?
Great.
I don't know. I don't have that good a vision right now.
Yeah, the best that you can see Nanu is like 3 or 4, like, spread through your vision.
If
You really
can
don't
get
have,
one.
like,
It's
a
not.
picture at all.
Yeah, it's not much
Oh.
right now, but if we keep going further, I'm assuming it's gonna get more dense.
I'll
I
snap
was
my
gonna say
finger and summon the owl.
fire like fire bolts at max range, and then I'm like, wait, nope, Nanu's vision is
could
farther
also
than that.
Yeah, I could also just owl.
Also, shooting off flames alerts things. That's literally a
Those have
flare.
light. Yep.
Not always.
I can do flares, by the way.
Please don't.
I'm just saying.
There's goodness in Twilight. I'm just saying.
Like miles away, it can be seen. Anyways,
Please don't. Do we want to start trying to curve
Yes.
around and avoid
I
this?
would say so. Oh, Grace, you are the local. Yeah. Have you heard
Why'd
the
you say it like
religion?
that? Why do you have to add the emphasis?
Well,
Just-
she said herself that she never went outside the temple too often.
Oh, yeah, but it was a weird emphasis. That's all. That's all.
Oh, you're from Georgia? You surely know a little bit about all of America, right?
Yeah.
Eh,
Look, I was here briefly, and it was more of a house arrest.
Your knowledge is sketchy at best.
Do you
Think
like
of
Lyra
me.
definitely would have been the better choice to bring.
Yes.
don't know
I tried to
again.
convince her.
Yeah, you did.
so?
Yeah.
I think we should probably start arcing around.
Well, how long have
So-
we? How long's it been since we entered the Shadowfell?
Hour and a
10
half.
hours?
Probably like-
It's been somewhere between 8 and 10 hours. Yeah.
All right. So, how much longer do you all want to walk before we?
I can
We
go like another
literally
8 hours.
just woke up before we went into the fight, so
I can easily go like another 8 hours.
I can go another 6.
Yeah, I think another 6 hours. But yeah, let's walk around. Oh, up.
You
Since
guys
I-
would start hitting force march, by the way, like straight up.
16 hours is right at the
16
point
hours.
we.
No. 8 hours is travel. I have a special background that lets me do 16 hours without getting the force march. 8
Oh, cool.
hours.
Well, my
Nice.
artificer tool proficiency and expertise lets me give everybody an additional 2 hours. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh
Dude,
no,
you-
you made
I'll
him
have
more
to
of
send
a
you the thing that I
monster.
sent him. So like because of like Xanathars, there's all sorts of like little things you can do. And because he has the tool that is every tool, it's literally I'll have to send you the Reddit page. It is a massive list of like little things you can do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like cooking utensils gets you like more HP on like, when you use your hit dice and
Yeah.
you're able to like, just figure out a lot of different details. I'll have to find that and send that over to you. It's crazy what
Absolutely.
you're able to
Is
do.
is it like raw stuff or like?
Yeah, it's all from
Mhm.
Xanathar's like stuff you can do with your tools.
It's what
Yeah.
the tools actually do. So.
Yeah, none of
Yeah.
it is huge, but it's like
tools.
yeah.
Little stuff. Yeah, I mean, if you want to throw that in the ride chat and pin it, and if you
Yeah.
want to start incorporating some of that stuff, Jane, into like role play and whatnot.
Sure.
Here, I'll post it into.
While we're stopped, though, Jane is going to say, "Oh, I keep on forgetting," and she's going to reach into her bag and she is going to hand you, Dracule, like a small rectangular, like a wide rectangular package, like a foot and a half wide, and hand it to you. I made you something.
What's it
Thanks for the whole goat mayor debacle, I guess. And as you open it up, it is a gyroscopic desk. So, since we were traveling a lot and you like writing, I figure maybe you could use this.
How big is that, and where were you hiding it?
I have a bag of holding.
I'm sure
I
it like folds up
look.
a little bit.
There's a small tear in my eye.
And then you
You
remember
brought
that you
firewood?
need you need a carriage to
Yeah, my
really
Robin's really
use
coming out
that.
here. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
So
There's
my
a
Robin's
camel.
coming out.
Can I ride the camel?
First Ricky did
I
it.
mean, if you want to.
Yeah, sure. I would love to do some writing right now.
Just write down all the details. All the details.
Don't
And
you
then you
have
realize,
autofill?
yeah,
Yeah.
you could auto dictate it.
Yeah.
Do you have mage hand? You could like levitate the desk
I
while the quilla
could.
writes.
I do have mage. I have so many ways that I could like don't
That's-
have to. But the thing is, he likes to write,
likes
so
to write.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like,
Wanting to
when-
read a physical book versus
Yeah, that's
like
I
a
was
digital.
I was
Yeah.
exactly gonna say
Yeah,
that.
it's like I can automatically do this, but that's his passion to actually
Yeah.
write. So he's
Yeah.
definitely gonna be writing.
So
Well, I'm glad you like it, and thank you again for the help with the whole mayor thing. I know you weren't very
I actually
happy.
designed something very similar to this, and the place went out of business.
What? How? Do people not want to write when they're going places? That's silly.
Most people don't travel like this. Like even normal people that do. Like me, I was on a ship, but I still had a desk. It's very rare that you are going to write and travel and not have a desk.
I
That-
can just open the
that doesn't
library
sound
whenever
right.
I want.
To be fair, with this, you'll be able to write your maps on a bit of rougher seas.
Yep,
I
yep.
don't think you understand. It's not the table isn't shifting all over the place. It's pretty steady. Dude, the table
it-
isn't.
No, but the entire ship is.
Yes, along with you, you're going with the ship. There is.
Yeah.
It's.
Have you ever tried to actually write on a ship? That is fucking hard.
I have tried to write on a train, and
It's a-
it's the side to side motion. Just that is actually
If-
surprisingly
Yeah.
difficult.
Compared to just
Any
being
bit
on a
of
ship,
movement.
but being
For
on a ship for months, you can't even do
ships
it.
specifically, trains are a little different. Ships specifically, if it's a big enough ship, you actually don't feel the
Fair, fair.
displacement.
Oh yeah, if it's a big enough ship, but those have to
Yeah.
be like massive modern day kind of ships.
Yeah, like most small like.
You don't know what kind of ship I was on.
I'm assuming you weren't on something
You
like
don't
you
know
were
what
on an
kind of ship I was
expedition
on.
ship.
Like Titanic level ship.
I'm the best navigator you've ever met. I was on whatever fucking ship I wanted to be on.
Best epic
To be fair, he
fail.
also uses a spell to copy shit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do that by
Fucking
hand, and then I
fun.
can copy it.
All right.
All right, so yeah, let's go around the
All right.
creepy.
So
creepy
you
website.
guys
Go right.
going a couple more
You just
hours, right?
crash. Oh no, I didn't crash.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's up to you guys because you're gonna start getting tired because you have weak little baby legs. So
Yeah, it-
I'm right. I'm riding a camel. I'm good.
just
I could keep
just
going.
the fact that you've been walking for so long with so little going on, you're like mentally exhausted too.
I would have played a little music while we were walking, just slightly loud
Oh,
enough for our steps.
lovely music.
No.
yes, let's
Oh.
draw more attention to
Stop
us.
that.
I don't know what
If
I
you're
would have
they-
doing.
if they
immediately
would've-
snapped at you.
Okay.
He's
then I
mentally
would've stopped.
singing to us with his cantrip.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'm mentally singing.
Just
You
one
can
person at a
exclude
time.
me out of the
Yeah.
radio.
Every person gets a personal performance.
Yeah, this person gets an aria. This person gets.
Counterspell.
That's great. Counterspell.
It's not a spell. You can't
Yeah.
do it.
Fuck.
Banishment.
All right. So banishment.
Hey, I'm home.
Counter smack.
Hey, we have like another 4 hours technically before we have to rest.
So, you guys are you hit a couple of trees, and then are you going around to the right or to the left?
I,
Left.
I was saying right.
Navigator
I'm-
says
Yeah,
I'll take
the navigator.
Yeah, I'm
This way, if something bad happens, it's like, oh my god, Nanu, we wanted to go left or right.
all right. So,
Right is always
I
right.
look longingly to the left, and then I get back to writing.
as you
in the
guys
dark.
start shifting around in kind of like an arcing motion, after about another 20-30 minutes, another bout of the whispering kind of starts up again. And at this point, like it is strange. Like it's disconcerting. Like you guys aren't used to it, but it's not the first time that it's happened. So like it does catch you off guard. Going from near silence to the the, the whispering. So you do just out of habits and um, you know just a natural reaction. You look around to try to figure out where it's coming from. Still can't pinpoint anything. But it does seem to come as the mist kind of thickens.
Nope,
But
nope, nope. We need to get out of the mist.
the mist isn't getting thicker. It kind of like waxes and wanes as you guys are moving. Um, in the direction of where the trees would continue if you went into the forests. You do hear um, some sort of noise. It's hard to tell what type of noise. It's definitely some sort of movement. Um, it doesn't sound like it's coming closer or continuing to move. Just periodically, you hear some sort of rustling or scraping of something on the actual earth coming from that general direction. Nanu, with as much vision as you have currently, you can't see it.
I'm gonna ask
Um,
Nanu, like, because he has better hearing, more specifically what direction it is, and I'm gonna throw an owl in that direction.
Just yeet an owl.
Is that owl alive?
Yeah, and the
Not for
best.
long.
so,
We'll find out.
actually,
It's better we find out with that than one of us.
We could just not disturb the mysterious sound and bring it towards us.
this is actually fair. Fine, familiar.
We can't hear you.
I'm talking to myself.
I still
We
like
can't
to
hear
hear.
you.
Yeah, we like.
So,
Yeah.
That's to be nosy.
Ali, this is the first time you're summoning your owl
In the
in
face.
this plane. Um, so your owl um, is currently considered an undead. You summon your owl and you see pieces of its feathers um, gone, pieces of its flesh no longer there. You can see down to its skeleton at points. Part of its beak is broken off. One of its eyes is missing. It functions as well as you would expect it to function. It just has a different look than you're used to.
God, we're in Ravenloft again.
Does it also have the halved dark vision?
It does, yes.
Okay. It's got 60-foot dark vision, so I'm gonna send it like probably 45, 50 foot up and just send it that direction looking
Cool.
down.
Are you looking through its senses the whole time, as far as you
Yeah, I'm
can?
gonna have my hand on Draco's shoulder.
Cool. So as you do that, and as you guys are still careening around the outskirts of the woods, um, Ollie, you kind of are looking through your owl's eyes, and it's still very strange because you're so far up in the air, and you're used to being able to see very far, even with the dark vision, and it's restricted. Um, and as you would expect, the trees start to populate even more, and they become more and more dense as the bird travels further into that
Mhm.
direction. Um, and they start to get thicker. They start to get taller. The trees still very gnarled, twisting, littered with cobwebs. Although, again, there are no signs or noises of insects. It's very strange. Like, where the fuck is this coming from? Type of thing. Um, and you go about maybe a half mile or so. Actually, what is the range of your vision?
I think like 100 foot or a
Oh, I
mile.
thought
I
it was a
don't know.
mile.
I have to read it again.
Uh, it doesn't necessarily say how long you can see. Just
It's you
how
can
long you
command it after a certain point. So like
Yeah,
I've seen a lot
but
of
the
people is like you
range.
technically you would have like
People
it
rule
to
it different.
go, but like once it goes past the range, you can't communicate to it anymore. But
Mm,
it's basically like
But
once you stop connection, you
okay.
can't reconnect to it.
So what is your command to your owl um as you're sending it off That way it goes and
I-
acts, does its thing, and then comes back.
If it didn't find what was making that noise, really after a while, I wanted to find the tree line and kind of follow that a bit to keep us knowledgeable about where that is.
Well, my question is how far or how sorry long are you sending it towards the sound before you tell it to?
Probably about that half mile,
Okay.
because that's a wide range for us.
Yeah. So you go through, and again, half mile going straight forward. With the limited vision, it's strange to say the least. And um, through the eyes of your owl at the half mile marker, when it starts to turn around, again, you can't mentally command it, so it's just kind of doing its own thing. You just catch the glimpse of what can only be described as a grove of sorts, somewhere in the center of the woods here, where the trees are actually so thick that you can't see through them, even without leaves. And everything underneath the trees is dark, like black.
Okay, I'll
And it,
say that.
yeah, and even as you're looking at it, it's not a very large area that this is kind of like
Hmm.
extra dense. It's maybe 40, 50, 60 feet around. And then your bird, you it just gets far enough to just see the edge of this thing. It turns around, comes back, and like you said, kind of glides around the outskirts, um, scouting for you guys a little bit. So, um, after that little bit with the owl,
Mhm.
and it's scouting, you guys travel for another couple of hours, and absolutely nothing pops up. Again, very strange. Nothing in the landscape really changes other than you see, hey, a couple of trees on the left hand side of you. Um, and you get about to the point where you guys would be hitting that forced march point if you want to settle down for your long rest.
No, I'd be
What
fine
are
with
the
that.
actual force march rules? I actually don't know them.
You have to make con saves, I think, after every hour.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you get a level of exhaustion.
yeah.
I'd
Nope.
rather
Well, I would
not
be fine.
have that.
Nanu, you.
I'd be fine, but
I'm good. I can literally
yeah,
travel
Nano
twice
can
the
go
amount
for
than a
Yep.
normal
so long.
person.
Yeah, you guys would have to make many a check before Nanu hits his first one.
Like another 8 hours.
Yeah.
I have a +2 in con, and that's it.
Oh, that doesn't show the
My
whole
con
ability.
save is +9. Wait, no, because different.
Yeah, but one bad roll puts you at an exhaustion. So
That's
it's
One
like
part of my
one
does?
exhaustion isn't that bad because once you get the rest, but I don't know if
Unless,
we'll actually get that.
unless stuff
yeah.
happens during our sleep and we can't.
correct.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
fine for
that's long rest.
settling down for the night.
Okay.
Although
Before
I
we
do
do that,
want to do a quick experiment before we long
Okay.
rest. I'm going to take a 60-foot pile rope off my bag, and I'm going to cast a rope trick.
Okay.
And I want to go crawl up inside.
Make make a check. Roll a d20 with your spell casting modifier.
is this an ability check?
Intelligence.
Yes.
I will flash of genius it because I'm not sure what's happening. Just to be safe.
Do I add proficiency to that?
No, just your intelligence.
So with Flash of Genius, 24.
24.
Awesome.
So for a split second, as you cast your spell, the rope takes a little bit of effort for you to actually get it into motion to do what you know the spell is capable of
Got a limp
doing.
rope.
Yeah. You don't know why or what kind of gave you that little bit of resistance, but the spell goes off and your rope trick is active.
I'm going to go
Takes a pill.
crawl up inside and
Mhm.
see how it feels in the extra dimensional pocket.
Yeah. So you climb up the rope and you go in the pocket. What do you feeling
See
for.
if it's respite from the weight of the Shadowfell.
Oh, absolutely not.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the same as like where the tiny hut you can like make it light on the inside. It
Yeah.
doesn't get rid of everything around.
Well, so his is an extra dimensional
It
space.
is correct,
yeah, mine's a different dimension.
and which
but
is why it had a little extra added on to it as well.
I mean, we could always banish ourselves for a minute of clarity.
Good. So
don't fuck up those saves.
Yeah, I mean we're incapacitated, but I would also like to try to summon my Yeth hounds, see if they show up here.
I mean, considering they travel through the ethereal plane goes through all the major planes.
The ethereal plane goes through all the planes, including the
Yeah.
outer planes.
Almost all the planes. I don't think it connects to the outer planes. I'm not sure though.
I know nothing about
I know
planes.
we
That's
have
why I'm
giant
giving
rope,
this
but I
a
really
try.
like the rope trick.
Yeah, I don't care. Sure, they're there.
Cool. And now they don't have the sunlight sensitivity here because there's no fucking sunlight.
There you go.
Oh, I should pick up daylight.
I cast daylight.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah,
I,
the vampires
I
gonna
was
cast
tempted.
daylight.
I was tempted to grab daylight.
I just realized I don't actually know your names. You two have names?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Hound. Yes. Hound.
One's called Beef, the other called Wellington.
All right.
Beavis.
You need to
Butthead.
come up with names.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde it is.
But we're both guys.
Okay.
Clyde could be a male name. So can Bonnie.
Clyde is a male name.
Exactly. I said it can't be a male name. Did I say anything wrong? No.
Okay. I'm going to go to name generator.
There you go. All right. So
Salt and pepper.
long rest time, you boys.
Starsky and Hutch.
Pepper and salt.
All right. I'm going to go with tiefling names. Because
Are you guys resting in the hut, or are you resting in the rope trick?
The rope only lasts an hour.
yeah, we have to.
Oh, okay.
It's for short
But
rests.
Correct.
the
Correct.
fun thing is, it's concentration, so I can end it whenever, and if something's in it, it pops out, so we can make a bomb.
If they're
I mean, you
sitting
can't-
under it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't move the rope trick once it's active.
Huh, I know.
Okay, this is
So
a
the
dumb
balloon-
idea. I can't pronounce any of these names. I need
'Cause
more
no one
ideas
else
for
can
names.
see
Well,
it.
you can also go for like
It
the other
just
kind of tiefling names, which are like
appears.
based on.
Well, hold on.
don't
You
think
are
it's-
from
It's a fae.
Beauty and the Beast, so why not Lumiere and Codsworth?
that's
Oh,
That'll work.
fuck you.
Lumiere and Codsworth. Got it.
There you go.
I would like to kill the two Yet Hounds.
You should name one Chip. Come on.
Yeah. Chip works.
So we're
Chip?
doing a long rest, right?
Chip
Yeah,
the
Chip, the
teacup.
kid.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Beauty and the Beast in like forever. Fine. Lumiere and Chip.
Why
does
not
he get that
Cogsworth?
going?
He just suddenly starts singing, "My shiny
Which
teeth in
is
me."
Lumiere?
So what's okay?
Oh.
Real quick
I'm
thing.
Lumiere.
Chip.
No, I'm
Chip.
Lumiere.
Yeah.
Chip is fucked up because you gotta think either like when he was a teacup he broke, and like now like when he like reforms into a human he's gonna have like a missing chunk out of his head.
I think it's
Or,
actually
Like if it's like a mental thing and that's really
no.
kind
So
of
I think
messed
it's a they play it up as a missing tooth.
missing tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
This
it's,
is
I was gonna
Chip,
say
yeah.
like otherwise like you could be like oh it's like some sort of mental like something's missing. But like,
Yeah.
can you imagine like he's like someone dropped him and goes uh-oh, and then like
Uh-oh.
it reforms and you're just like you see like the
Uh,
brain.
Oh. No, you want to know what's even more
Jane, was
horrifying?
your
The when the fucking dusters move around, like they run away, you see some feathers come off of them.
Jane,
I
was
just
your
like I
ring
like
full?
I like the scene
Chip.
where
They
they're storming
constantly.
in.
Couldn't
I like
hear.
to see what they're storming in to the like castle and everything, and you see the freaking dresser with the fucking baseball bat ready to deck someone.
Yeah. What were you saying, Ollie?
Jane, is your ring full of spells?
Yeah, actually it is now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think anybody used anything since.
Nope.
Just making sure all the
I
rings
burned my
before
thirds
long
putting
rest.
in their shit, but
I appreciate you, Nanu.
You.
You keep me alive.
Yeah,
Literally.
to Grace,
Doing a long
you could have a
rest, correct?
shield.
I do have a shield. I have
Oh.
two.
I did not know that.
She just couldn't use them because she wasn't attuned to the ring.
Oh,
Mhm.
alright.
Yeah. So, on the long rests,
Oh, my headset.
watches.
I'll take first.
I'll also take first.
I will trance the first 4 hours, and I'll wake up after that.
So,
I'm getting.
dude, I
getting
honestly,
old.
I asked,
Oh,
and then I didn't even listen to who said what.
Photo,
we could actually have the Yeth Hounds watch for us.
You could.
They can't get exhausted.
You absolutely could if you trust them to.
Yeah, sure. They've been super awesome
Excuse
so
me.
far.
Dude,
I'll have
do
them
Yeth Hounds
join everybody.
have
Huh?
dark vision or anything?
Yeah.
What's their dark vision?
It's only 60 feet, which is garbage, but
So
whatever.
it's halved, yeah.
Right.
I have the same as the rest of us.
Yep.
Since we're
Yeah.
taking a long rest
Don't group me with you.
and we don't know what's coming up,
Correct.
I can spend all my spells and summon 35 undead.
35.
I only have enough bodies for 22. So you
How do
can
you have that many spell slots?
Because
Of casting it, you hit multiple targets.
Yeah, you hit multiple
Yeah.
targets. And I'm using 2 first
Still,
levels.
it's a. Oh, it's a third level. So
Yeah.
okay, my bad.
So can I bring up 20 undead just to keep it a round number?
God.
Yeah,
I'm walking with
absolutely.
a fucking army.
Okay.
You know we're gonna have to get rid of.
Now
them before
it's up
we
to you. Do you
get
want
close to the town.
20 regular undead, or do you want to like a couple like stronger ones?
I'll take 10 stronger.
10 stronger. Okay.
Yeah. Because I can
Wait, don't-
summon 35, but I only have enough
Are
bodies
you
for
looking
22.
for skellies or zombies?
Surprisingly.
Well, I mean,
I think he only has skellies.
well, it doesn't matter. He
Yeah, I
he
can take
turns
the
them into
body.
either or.
Turn them to either or.
Wait.
Skills. Skills have more HP and better armor.
Don't you have to recast these spells so they don't like go crazy and kill
Yep.
people?
24 hours.
24 hours.
Okay, cool.
If
I
we're
mean,
about
to
to
be fair,
take up,
they'll be like 23 hours in, and we just start bashing them.
Okay.
if,
Here's the question.
the mace.
What CR are they? That way I know if I have the ability just to
Well,
wipe them.
he's doing 10 instead of 20, so I'll just make them like a CR half.
I can wipe those if need be.
The thing is,
I can dispel them. Like if we're gonna go to bed and I used all my spells and can't control them, I'll just make them go down.
Look, if
Huh.
your shit goes wrong and they all attack us, I'm dusting them. I just hope you know that.
That's
I
fine.
just want to say, I just got a fancy good hammer.
And to
Um,
be
Good
fair,
for
it's
whacking.
quite easy to just you can literally make them kill themselves.
Yeah, like the whole
Yeah,
point.
but if he loses control somehow, like fucking, like he forgets about the spell, like about to,
The whole point
know.
of doing it before I go
So
to
you're
bed
casting
is,
this
Or
at the start of the long rest, correct, Ploto?
yes, that way I can get a long
Okay.
rest.
All right, just keep that in mind.
Yep, that's 2/5,
we're gonna be attacked
all
during the long
forward,
rest.
all third. I still have a second and all my first.
All right, and I'll get in on this and cast Tiny Servant on my tiny little compass,
Okay.
since it has blind sight.
As the compass just spins.
How worried are we about first watch? After I get ready, like my pose to summon Celestial.
Yeah, it has blind sight out to 60 feet,
I mean,
so.
that's
And it
not-
can stand watch.
Yeah, I learned trancing is fucking stupidly good.
Yeah, especially when you get to trance in your heavy armor.
Heavy armor and you can concentrate while trancing
All right.
because you're not
What?
incapacitated.
Oh, that is bullshit. I'd be willing to give heavy armor, but that's what.
It's because
Wait,
you're
what-
not
what-
incapacitated.
Here you
That's
go.
why.
Whoa, what were you guys talking about?
Those are the CR half skellies that I got for you, Alex. I also have ones and twos if you want to even condense it smaller.
I'll stick with half for now.
Cool. Alrighty. So
Right before I go to bed,
yes.
I'm going to use Eyes of the Night again. This time I have to use a spell slot.
Okay.
So I can hit up. So Ploto and Jane are going to take the watch. Is there anything else keeping watch besides Skellies?
Yeth Hounds.
Yeah, phones.
And also
Oh.
Tiny Servant. But it can't see, so never mind.
Owl.
I'm
Owl.
gonna I'm gonna give it to Ploto,
Mhm.
Jane,
Mhm.
Owl,
Mhm.
and the 2 Yes Hounds.
Okay.
They all have 150 vision.
Cool. Thank you, Nanu.
And then, like, you'd turn around, and I'm just, like, in trance mode.
In trance already. All right. So, Pluto's staying up, right, for the first watch while he's doing his spells, and you just have an army of fucking skeletons surrounding the dome.
Gonna wake up. We're being attacked.
Yeah.
He didn't tell any of us that he's doing this.
They're all like standing, facing away from the dome around it, just in a defensive formation.
And how many
Because
does he have again? 10?
10, because you can't fit them all inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Um.
8 of them could go on the rope trick for
All
1
right.
hour.
So, Ploto, as you're keeping watch, and the owl and the F-hounds, but mostly Ploto because roleplay perspective. After Nanu completes his quote unquote long rest, you see the same familiar dim golden glow kind of emanating from his body, pulsing as the shadows kind of creep in, and periodically you see it from your sleeping companions as well. But when right before like Nanu kind of comes to like out of his trance, you see the faint glow all shatter. The light just shatters off of his body.
Nanu, you feeling okay, buddy?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Nanu, you come to after your 4 hours of trancing, and I mean, you don't feel any different time being. Yeah, rested, full rest, long rest.
Cool.
So who is being woken up for second watch, or is it just Nanu taking the second watch?
Nanu and his army of skeletons.
So
And Yeth Hounds and
and
accompanying
Yethan's an
random
owl.
compass.
Yeah,
And compass.
The
Yeah.
things that
compass.
don't need to sleep.
What's the blind sight on the compass?
60 feet.
60 feet. Oh, nice.
Oh shit!
Pretty
That's
good, yeah.
Yeah.
why did
That's
you
helpful.
mock that vision? That's better than what we have since it's
Yeah,
non-darkness.
that's not
Because
half,
Hey.
right?
A, it takes a spell
Don't-
slot, and B, they don't have very much HP. So it would
Yeah.
die in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but they
Shove it
still
in a
can see
pocket.
farther than us.
What is it? What is it? What did you do? Animate object?
Tiny object. Tiny servant. Sorry.
Tiny servant. Okay, cool. Um,
8 hours.
yeah. So the two of you lay down to rest, and Nanu, as the rest of them are asleep. Like how I described to the others, you see the golden glows, not not continuously going off, but just periodically, and you can kind of notice the shadows of the world around you, kind of being pushed back as one of your allies kind of glow faintly. And after a fashion, DeGrace and Dracul, the golden light um, shatters off of their body as well. They're still asleep. The long rest isn't open, or not open, over. However, as they receive their long rest before the other two, uh, the light is gone.
Okay. So, roll for my watch on the.
Roll for your watch.
Oh no!
Darn deity can't even last one.
I have
full
an
long
advan-
rest.
I have advantage, and the first roll was a natural one. The second one was natural 2.
That's all
So
right.
that is a
Plus 2d8 plus
no. Well,
numbers.
16.
Plus guidance.
No, guidance I can't do over a long
Guidance
period of
is
time.
only a minute.
Well, no, it lasts a
That's
minute.
like,
But it
yeah,
doesn't
that's like a split second.
That's I only cast guidance on myself if it's a check that I'm like, hey, can I make this check? And I have a time to go.
All right.
And
Okay.
I always say it.
So with the 16, as you see, the light fading from your friends here, the
They're dying.
They're dying. Um, it's strange that your perspective on the atmosphere here, while it doesn't get darker per se, it definitely feels like it's getting heavier. It's the shadows are still being kept at bay, as you see the bodies of Pluto and Jane still producing this golden light. But after a few more hours, um, as everybody starts to stir and wake, you see the light on their two bodies shatter and break as well.
During my rest,
Hmm.
can I cast Commune
Sure.
ritually? So that's where I get the 3 yes or
Yeah.
no questions
Sure.
from Jesus.
From Jesus,
From
from orange
Jesus.
Jesus, not regular Jesus.
This is
Um, so I'm going to ask, are we going in the correct direction towards fucking names of shits? Gloom rots. Following this trail we're going.
For each of your questions, roll a d20 plus your spellcasting fire.
That one's a 14.
Yes.
Okay. That is good to hear. Um, the second one's not too good. I'll ask for the second one. Is is the grove that Ali saw dangerous and presents its own specific danger? That's all I'll say.
What'd you roll
And
for
Ali
the
rolled
check?
a 9 on that one.
Sorry, you cut out what?
9 for that
A
one.
9? So as you ask that question and you feel your question being absorbed through the spell, you get that like ominous whispering in your ears, kind of taking over any void that the answer would come through, and you don't hear a reply.
Does the Raven Queen want us here?
Roll a check.
That
Raven
is
Queen
a
herself
16.
says, "Get the fuck out."
A what?
16.
Um, you only get yes or no or maybe, right? Or
Uh,
nothing if
Unknown.
Or
I
the
don't
when I
know.
do
knows.
then we
Uh,
answered
un-
with a yes or no. I mean, you can do like it can
I
also
think there was a
it's
receive
line
it's short.
unclear
before.
or
Or
receive
unclear.
unclear as an answer if a question pertains to information that lies beyond the deity's knowledge. In case where a one-word answer could be misleading or contrary to the
Mhm.
deity's interests, the GM might offer a short phrase as an answer instead.
Okay. This one does go through, and you get unclear.
Okay. And I will let the others sleep. I'll just do the other watch. So I'm just gonna let them all rest.
All right. So, um, the rest of the watch goes through. All the skeletons making click clacking noises as they're adjusting and standing there. And I don't know if you like. I know probably everybody plays Skyrim, but you hear like the
Who?
Draugr creaking bone on bone noise. That's what I imagine when skeletons pass by.
What's a
Yeah,
Skyrim?
that brings back memories. I
Yes.
haven't played Skyrim since it like first came out.
All right. So, um, but other than that, not
But
but other than that,
Mhm.
uh, you glance, a few times up at Ali's owl, and the sight of it, you guys have used it to scout on numerous occasions, and it's strange seeing it in the form that it is, half rotting and undead. Um, but it like looks at you and like turns its head as you meet its eyes, and the Yeth Hounds are there, and they're still arguing over who's Lumiere and who's Chip, and the rest of the watch
I'll
comes to
chip
the end.
you.
Yeah.
I was going to do one other thing
Sure.
during the sleep.
Yes. Who's sleep?
Uh,
Like the last bit of
while
sleep?
they're sleeping,
Yeah.
yes. When I get my spells back,
Yeah.
and they're still, I'm going to, as part of the rest, I'm going to unattune for my letter and attune to my ring of spell storing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna silently go over and on Ploto and on Grace and me, I'm going to cast a third level aid, get my slot back, and then reattune to my. And it is not willing targets.
Okay.
So Ploto
Yeah.
and Grace and me have 15 additional HP, and then I reattune to my
And get
thing.
the
So
extra 5. Yeah.
yes,
Cool.
Oh, since we rested, I no longer
That's
I
right.
no longer have the negative,
Yes.
right?
So
Yeah.
rest
do it
comes to the
first.
end. You guys come to a tiny hut fading from existence. And physically nothing has changed. However, there is a certain weight to the atmosphere that wasn't there when you fell asleep. It seems somehow even more bleak and dark and dreary than it did a couple of hours ago. The shadows now press even closer to you guys. Um, and again, they do things that don't seem physically possible. They don't follow any sort of lighting aspect. They just seem to be all over the place in places that you wouldn't think. You see not liquid pools, but just dark splotches here and there across the ground that are shadows, but don't seem to be um, ha- that don't seem to have any point of origin that are making them. They just are. They seem alive at portions, and again, they seem to be um, just kind
Oh,
of
we got
like, yeah, they seem to be kind of forcing themselves in your general vicinity without moving, if that makes any sense.
we gotta
They
pick
just
some flowers and
they're
make a
just
flower
there.
crown, bro. Or sanity's
Goody.
going low.
Now this is the Shadowfell I remember.
So,
By the way, I actually said 15, 10, because I cast at third
10.
level. So Ploto and Grace, you have 10 additional
10.
HP, not
Okay.
15.
He has 15.
I have 15
Yeah.
because of my item.
We got our spell slots back and everything.
You did. So everybody does get their long rest. You can swap everything out that you would like to. Um, and yeah, nothing detrimental happens at the end of the long rest. It just feels different.
Wake up and like
so
Nadu's
what
like night
about our
wolfing.
items?
What do you mean
Did they
about
get
your
any
items?
perks back?
Yeah, I'll give the helm
I'll
to him to
identify
identify.
that. See what charges it has.
This is going to determine if this is going to be fucking insane or not.
Yeah, because like every single item recharges on a full
At dawn.
at dawn, not on after a long rest.
So for the time being, the items seem to be recharged.
Freaking sweet.
I gotta roll a d8. I only need a 4 to fully.
Oh yeah, helm has charges back. All right, then in that case, I will attune to the helm. See if we can just teleport us to wherever it is we're going. This is a place that we had a thing to go to, right?
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's a lot better if you have a thing, but we don't have a thing, and we could literally end up anywhere. And we actually have a direction
Oh,
currently.
well, I was going to say we could
Right,
give it
that we
to
to
Grace, and she can teleport us to her.
who is that
Yes,
is a
but
direction we are
we're
no
heading.
longer going.
We know exactly where a place is. I would suggest we at least get there, and then if you want
Go
to
there
grab
first.
something from there, so
We,
you can teleport.
yeah,
That's
we go there first, and then we have a point to teleport to if shit goes awry.
yeah. I don't think teleporting right now is the best idea.
I'm fine with that. And also, I am going to take the gemstone, the diamond that Nanu gave me, and I am going to turn it into a robotic cat because I'm awesome. My homunculus servant, and you will
Okay.
see a robotic cat with a little propeller on its Little
Did you need a
helicopter propeller.
300 gold diamond for that?
Nope.
I literally I have diamonds of all right.
I think it's still the diamond, so he can sacrifice it whenever.
Yeah, it's anything worth over 100
Goodbye,
gold.
kitten.
Literally, I have diamonds that are
Yeah,
that
he
is
can, I
literally a
think.
life or death diamonds, and you're literally using it for a cat?
Well, you see, here's the thing. I designed this so that way I can channel spells through it. So if I ever need to revive someone, actually, I'd have to cast it myself, and it wouldn't. And I would actually need the diamond in my hand. That was a mistake, but
So
which I know in hindsight.
There's you don't see Nanu get mad very often, but you could see a vein.
to be fair, I think he can still sacrifice the cat, but the thing is, he'll be
I
sacrificing
believe-
his cat.
Yes, I would have to be within touch distance of the cat. And Mr. Snuggums here is very sweet.
As it rubs up against somebody with diamond-like sharpness.
So
Diamonds are rather brittle, right?
no, they're not. They're very
Or crystalline structure, so
They're a
they're
10 on the
super
Mo
sturdy
scale.
until you
No,
hit it in
they're
a very
hard.
specific way.
yeah.
Hardness is
They're hard,
different
but they're
from
brittle.
toughness.
That's just due to the crystalline structure. So I'm like,
But
I
they are
literally have
pretty
other
tough.
diamonds you could have used.
Well, then give me one of those diamonds and I will use it tomorrow.
Well,
Are you really going to deny Mr. Snuggums his chance to have a core of 300 gold worth of diamonds?
Yes, when that literal 300 gold can save someone's life.
It can still save someone's life when it's in Mr. Snuggums.
He is the delivery method.
Yes.
he
And
is still a 300 gold diamond, so he can literally just.
yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Snuggums.
Yep. And I am also going
Yeah,
to
but now it's not in your pocket.
Yeah, but now it follows him.
The cat's tail is going to open
Now it
in like a pyramid shape, and I'm going to put my continuous flame, my third level continuous flame in there, and kind of secure it in there. So now it has like a flaming tail like Charmander. And Mr. Snuggums.
So there's constantly lights coming from it. So a beacon, as I've been warning this entire time.
Well, that's why I put it inside of this, and then the pyramid structure closes, and light off, opens, light on, light off, light on, light off, light on.
As the
As it's
tiers
just
break.
light, dim, light, dim,
Yeah.
light, dim. Not
There is
do-do-do-do.
a literal like eye twitch of just
Like
I grabbed
outside
Nanu by the shoulder and just like,
too.
let's just go.
All right. So you guys get your things together to traverse a little bit more Shadowfell towards
Yes.
Gloomrot. This time with the darkness pushing in and actually weighing down on you, you can feel something different in the atmosphere, but you're not quite sure what it is just yet. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
I'm trying to feel like there's darkness on me, but I'm too excited about the fucking writing test to be like.
Yeah, I mean there isn't any lasting effects just yet, but
I just want
will
to
be.
say we really need a wand of that cantrip so we can make books on the fly between me and
Wand of
Dracula.
what cantrip?
I
The
grabbed
one
a copy.
Nanu has for
Yeah.
Oh, the
I got
copy one.
yeah, because I want to start adding books
the
to my
broken as
library.
fuck spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let
I
me.
know so much I was breaking the world by having. I literally asked like where I was like, "Hey, could I do this?" Like I found this spell and like one of like the things I
Well,
bought. Like, could I use this? It's literally just for magic. He goes, "Yeah, I don't see how that could break anything." And then literally like everyone's like, "Oh my god, best spell in the game! I need it."
Yes, because that was
I
literally
want
our
one.
entire fucking goal. Like, we need
Yeah.
books, and you're like, oh, I have a spell that makes this.
Yeah, but it's 6 seconds for a page. Something
So,
automated
a
does
normal
something quicker.
No,
Something
normal
fully
an old
automated in
school
modern
print-
day does quicker.
Yeah, an old school printing press though. No, that's like
Yeah,
fucking.
that's
Yeah, like a few minutes per page. Well, not a few minutes, but
Yes.
like a minute or so per page.
Yeah.
Yes, but
it's
also
like-
you have to be the one standing there, like casting the spell.
You also have to be the one casting
you
there
have
with.
to
Or,
operate a printing press. It's not
yeah,
like
the
a fax
Gutenberg.
machine.
No, the Gutenberg printing press was
Yeah,
human
the
operated.
very
Dude.
first one, but you're trying to make it more automated. So eventually you'll
Plus,
not
there
have
is the whole
somebody
setting up
No.
new
right.
fucking
End
pages
of
takes
conversation.
hours.
All right, yeah, let me do my crafting rolls. Oh, speaking of, I would like to make a drift globe for my first one.
Okay.
Because I'm awesome. But I need answer to something. It is yes. That's why I prepped it for the Shadowfell. It is
I see
100
as he's making a beacon.
Ah!
in the tiny hut. So it is 100 gold to make it normally, which would make it only 50 gold for me to make. So that would be like a DC 10, I guess.
Yeah, it's like nothing to you to make these items. It's just the time that you have to put into them.
Oh yeah, that's why we're doing the one roll per session. Well, except for I've got the Fey thing for the time being.
Did we
Right.
ever
Which I'm sure is
check
gonna
out
stop.
your workshop? I don't remember.
Yeah, we did. Boundless
Yes.
Atelier?
I want that.
don't remember.
I want that spell.
Yeah,
We need to get it
I'm
for
pretty
you.
sure I renamed
gonna
it
make
for your
some-
version. Like,
Yeah, it was Boundless A something.
yeah, I gave you your own version that had a different
If we
description.
get back to the Prime, I'm just gonna start pumping out scrolls for Dracula.
Okay, anyway, the thing that I wanted to know was
Atelier.
for if I roll
Common
higher, can I choose
language,
to make more of them
fancy
if I wanted to?
library.
With your thing that you get to do 2 a day, I'll allow you to make 2 common or uncommon items per like
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. So no matter how high I roll, it's still just one per.
Yeah, because it's still the time to make the one item.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have that one spell prepared, so I will give myself guidance. What is it? Shit. Now I actually have to look it up. Well, it's like we're
Guidance
doing the
D4.
proficiency thing.
Guidance is a D4. Your proficiency is a D8. Your
Yeah, no, I know.
expertise, which is 2D8.
Yeah, I've got other things for intelligence tools.
Oh, do you have the
Flash
suit?
Genius. That was it. Huh?
Do you have the suit?
No, he turned down the suit.
Oh yeah, that was another idea, Malachi. I had to break your crafting was like a mark of making human with artificer that had the crafting suit and like it's the stupid amount of shit you can add on.
Oh, Waffle! I wanted to show you a little something. That is all.
So and you're keeping track of how many checks you're doing under the Fey thing, right?
Yeah, hang on, counting. Okay, yeah, I've got a DC of like 10. I've got like 20 something. I make a drift globe.
Nice.
For sure. Drift
Yeah.
globe. Glowing
Yay.
ball of light.
Only when it's activated.
Don't you have to attune to that?
Nope.
Nope. It's
So
just
I wanted
like
to-
a little lantern.
Yeah.
Except they're
Caleb
bright.
has one. And critical roll. Okay, and for second one, shit, where was my list of items?
Because dancing lights is such a cool spell, but it's concentration and it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
No, it's what?
Yeah,
Dancing
Dancing
lights?
lights is concentration.
You sure about that?
That's the
Literally,
reason
my
all of
wizard
them
had it.
makes
What? Wait,
that-
what?
That's
Dancing
why
lights.
it's less
Yeah.
powerful than light.
Super cool, but it's concentrated.
Like I chose the
Oh
cooler
god,
version.
you're right. That is shit.
Yeah, that's what Vozik had. Literally, like
Light
during the
is
dragon
just
fight, he
better,
couldn't cast concentration shit because like
but-
we needed the vision.
I really like dancing lights.
Dancing
So
lights is
much
such
more
a cooler
unique.
spell.
It's because you have to like place them instead of this keeps glowing.
Yeah, light's boring. I
Man.
cast it on my shield.
Light is literally just a torch but a free hand. It's just ugh.
Yeah, I would just tap my brooch and there we go. Like,
Yeah, it's boring.
I mean, you can tap someone else.
That's
But the
boring.
thing is, most of the time, if people have
Dancing lights, you
We
could form
did-
into a shape of a human and do shit with it. Like it's like
we
a
did
like
make Vozik's dick glow.
yeah, that's a
that we
thing.
did do.
I need you to roll a deck save to see if I can make your dick glow. That's
I forgot about that. Yes, that did happen.
and then
That
I started
was-
helicoptering my dick like a fucking.
Because of course you would.
I was drunk as shit at a Fey party. Fuck yeah.
And high as a kite. Lots of drugs.
Hey, at least I didn't
Lots of
drink lake
drugs.
water.
That was not my fault.
We never
still
drink
have
this.
my
Okay.
So what item are you working towards with your second crafting roll, Chris?
I was looking and trying to decide. What about something really small like feather tokens? Could I make one for each party member with a single roll or no? They're just
Not-
feather falling tokens.
I
yeah,
can just
it's
make
still
scrolls of feather
just
falling.
one of them.
Oof.
Yeah,
I can just make scrolls of feather falling.
because
Yeah.
you know
like
during
10
the long
gold.
rest, you only get like a little bit of like downtime.
Oh well, I thought
It's
that we were
like-
doing it once per session, so it would like average out, like we're doing in Mal's. Like you have 3 months in the desert, and then sometimes you're having like a full day over like 2 or 3 sessions, so it all kind of averages out.
I think it's like 10 gold to make a scroll of a first level spell. So
Yeah.
I can.
Oh yeah, no, I can make
pump
scrolls
those out.
super cheap now. It's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you have the spell feather falling to make it?
Yes, I do.
I should
Nice.
probably start making some scrolls. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Are
got
you
a good
proficient in
chunk of
Arcana?
paper.
I'm expertise
I'm
in
not.
Arcana.
Damn,
I
boy.
will start working towards a +1
really need to get it.
firearm because that has a weird tendency to. I don't think I've ever actually hit anything and have it not be immune to my gun damage.
Yeah.
No, wait,
You
once.
have.
I did it once.
You hit me.
What? I don't remember shooting you.
Battle Royales.
What?
Doing
Battle
Battle
Royales.
Royale.
Oh yeah.
Just shoot me out the fucking air.
All right, let me look up +1. What?
How much
I
wizard
feel
paper
so
do I have?
dirty having hypnotic pattern again. I broke so many of Rye's things in
What is the
Cryptic
wisdom save?
Strahd.
All right, 500.
And then you immediately shut down all the creatures you aimed it at.
Makai, do you
It's
have?
fine. I love it.
Wisdom-
Hypnotic
My,
pattern,
my
man.
Wisdom
luck
save?
for fucking hypnotic pattern is insane.
Makai, do you have your own supply of wizard paper, or are you just gonna tap mine?
I don't have any wizard paper.
All right,
He
I've
sold
got
it to you.
455.
Yeah, I sold
gold.
it to you.
Yeah, that's fine. I've got 455 gold. Free to use it. You helped me buy it, so
Hey, Rye.
I don't know the cost of the spells.
Rye.
there was
What's up?
something in Xanathars
I didn't mean to
about
brag,
it. I don't
but
remember.
I'm at 80 HP.
It's
What?
in the Discerning Merchants price guide.
Yes, discerning.
Oh,
Nice.
you're at 80 HP? You're actually worth me healing.
Yeah, right.
92!
So
I finally got
Good!
my health
Everyone's
back.
worth me healing. I think I'm the lowest HP.
I was
let me
at
talk
70
about
before the aid.
the
Okay,
life
DC is
of-
40.
92.
Yeah, but 70 is still not exactly worth me healing because you have to be at 0 for me to get the full healing.
And you're
Oh my
adding like the
gosh.
proficiency die with the D12 and everything, right? It's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, that's why this is taking me so long because like, okay, hang on.
It's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, I'm glad that I have the macro set up just so I can like check off what exactly I need. And then I need an extra plus what, 15? Wait, hang on. Intelligence plus Flash of Genius. Oh, I've got to mark off 2 Flash of Geniuses. Intelligence plus Flash of Genius. That's plus 10. Or am I getting an extra 5? Why is it plus 15?
I
The
mean,
5 from your okay, so
should
you
be
have
5 from your intelligence and 5 from your flash of genius. I don't know where the other 5 would be coming from.
Yeah, neither do I. That's why I'm concerned.
I'll say like because you don't have the armor of tools.
Yeah, no, I
So-
know, but hang on.
That's a 2d8.
Okay, yeah, 1d20 plus 5 for intelligence plus 2d8 plus 5 plus 1d12. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
d8,
discerning
d8,
merchant's price, is that cost to make or cost to buy?
and then guidance. Cost to buy. It's
After make.
no, it's 80% to make.
80%? Okay.
Yeah, so 20%
Well,
discount
for
if
him.
you're making it. No, everybody gets a 20% discount because that's the price to make. I get an extra. I get.
Well, it depends. So if you
Oh,
read
okay.
the discerning guide, depending on where you get the materials and where you're actually buying the items,
Mhm.
it could be marked up or down depending on how much stock is.
Yeah, normal merchant shit.
Could you send me what you're looking at, Ollie? I would like to take a look at it.
Just open up the discerning guide and search for spell scroll.
What is
I think
discerning
it's
It's on
The-
page 5. I think.
PDF that we've been looking at every
Yeah.
time you want to buy magic items.
literally all that. Yeah.
I literally
Fuck
put
yes.
discerning merchants in Google, and the first one is the PDF. It just has sample file on each page, but
That's because it's from
DM's Guild.
Okay.
DM's Guild, which I love and hate DM's Guild.
Oh, okay.
Love
That's
I can
what
get such
it's
cool
called.
stuff. I hate that it's like
Hey,
sometimes the page does not translate right and it's all in German.
All right, I
I've
made my
never had
DC.
that issue.
Dude, oh my god.
I use it all the time, and I never have that issue.
What's
like
in German?
legit. It is so annoying. I'm gonna show you. Like I've never not had the issue where it is in fucking
His
German.
DM's Guild is like going German. I
Dude, watch.
literally use the M skill at least once a day, and I've never had that.
First level spell scrolls, 20 gold.
Since we're ending the stream here, I'm gonna end.
Yeah.
It's fucking like, and then like it's German, and then like it like translates. You can see it there for a sec. You
A
can see it's
balance
like
of
German, and
Thames
then it
scroll
translates.
is going to be
So let me
120
Interesting.
gold a pop.
Like, look, like now
Yeah.
it's not translating. It's
the
fucking
shit?
German.
Yeah, man. I never.
I legit always have issues with this page not translating correctly
Huh.
And I made my
Why
DC,
is
by the
it
way.
in German.
because
Oh,
it's a
did you?
German website.
Nice.
Yep, rolled a 43.
It's a German website, and then your
I look
browser is
at-
automatically
I look at him, I'm like,
translating it. But like
I
on
didn't
the
even
main
say
page,
anything.
it translates it. You can
I
see
hold
like
up the
how it
letter.
changed.
Mhm.
Says
But
not
then
to.
like let's say I'm like, oh, Xanther's lost notes of everything. Let's look.
And it
A
says
lot
I
of
am also
all
I
this
stand spider.
stuff is usually like super well translated, and I never have any problems with that. It's always like the sidebar
Hi,
shit, like
Kitty.
the site stuff.
It's so weird.
Like
Grab
my
all the
checkout
spiders,
is
Kitty.
German. Like it's
Yeah.
It has to be a set, like, because you're. I mean, I'm using Google
Edge?
Chrome. Maybe the translator on Google Chrome is just better.
It's possible, but
I
this is
use
Microsoft Excel.
Firefox and it's just fine too.
This is Microsoft Excel.
Yeah.
I use
Thank you
Opera.
for the raid.
Thank you.
Try. Do you have another browser on your computer that you
Thank
can like attempt to use?
Do I?
We just
Google
got to
Chrome,
a potent
up
place
there,
in
top
Eberron.
See if it does
Right?
the same
Found out
thing.
a brother was still alive.
Yeah.
My things.
Yeah, the problem was in using an inferior browser.
Well, honestly,
Thank you.
Chrome is.
Yeah.
I think Chrome is.
Isn't that great?
Well, I mean, it is Google, like Google Translate, so it just is translating it better.
Chrome is good. They're ethical.
I don't let. I stopped using Chrome specifically for the reason that it had weird
No, you're
syncing
like-
with
you're,
my
like, scared to
Google
kill
Drive
us.
at one point.
No,
And that was an
Raven
issue that a
Monkey
lot
got
of people
very, very
had,
close to
where
dying.
like randomly it would say
I
you
was
don't have
very
access to
close.
this, and it was like if you have more, like it was like if you had more than one Google account associated like on your computer. So like
See,
I deleted all the other
I
and
have
then
two always, and I don't think I've ever run into that issue.
was
I
closing
Yep.
run
But
like
when I
4
went
or
on
I-
5, and I'm
I've,
perfectly
like-
fine.
I used Excel and I never had the issue again.
I've more recently started using the Opera GX browser just because
What do
it
you mean by
runs
Excel?
so much better.
Microsoft Excel, the
You mean
browser,
Edge?
Edge, yeah.
It's
It was
Edge.
Excel, then it
Oh,
went to
okay.
Edge.
Yeah, I'm
He's
pretty sure
using
Microsoft
spreadsheet
Excel.
browser.
Rolls, you just cleaned your dice.
spreadsheet.
Excel,
Microsoft Excel is
yes.
the spreadsheet.
That's
The,
fine.
I'm
We got
certified
what
in
you
that.
were saying.
yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't 100% if you meant like a different browser I didn't know about.
Yeah, I use Edge.
Do you? So I know Alex, you've dabbled in the Opera. Do you guys like that? I've thought about
Yeah,
trying
it-
it.
I
Like,
mean,
what-
it's just a normal browser, but it runs
Wow.
way
Look
better
at you,
for
Kiri,
me.
all fancy.
On
What-
Google,
what
I just
website's the Opera?
couldn't.
The biggest
Uh,
thing
well,
for
it's-
me is
Yeah.
that I stream and I have
Yeah.
games and I have other stuff running. So I like
Mhm.
the fact that it doesn't autocomplete, doesn't have my passwords or accounts or like previous search histories. and
Yeah.
all. So when I'm
I
streaming, it
use,
won't show any of that.
I use
Yeah.
specifically Opera GX, which is their like gaming one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that's the
it's
one he's
cool.
running.
Yeah. I like that it saves the tabs when you close, so when you
Oh,
open
yeah,
up, it'll
that's
just pull
nice.
your tabs back up,
Perfect for streaming.
which is
I mean,
awesome.
Google Chrome
Amazing
does that
for
too. It's like
D&D.
reopen the old tabs.
Yeah, but it just automatically does it. You ain't got to search through. It's just
Cosmic
there.
Juggernaut.
He means like if you hit X, it'll automatically do it. Not like if you turn off your PC while the tabs are still up.
Yeah, this will just save it until you turn the browser back on. Whole time.
People with the covet.